The year is the year 1885, and we find ourselves in the peaceful, cozy little town of,
Fucking Squirrel Valley.
yes, in the state of Louisiana, which is, I have to search too. Where is it then? Ah, here. All right.
Prepared about 20 to 50 hours for this. Didn't know
just look
where
at it.
Louisiana was.
I'm sorry
Yeah,
that
you
I
didn't.
bothered taking an actual contemporary card.
Yeah, and you
What?
missed mine. So you could get a map off Google.
It's a nice first day evening, and the residents of the town are going after their usual business. There's a farmer wandering around with his scythe. If you care to introduce yourself, and
What?
No.
Just like that?
He's just
What?
running around with a scythe out?
Yeah, just, I mean, what
You're
am I
fit to the
doing? Am I farming? Am I on my farm farming? What's happening? I need more introduction.
what are you doing? Yeah, what are you doing?
I don't know, I don't even know where am I. Am I on my farm?
Tell us your daily business. Where are you? What are you doing?
I'm at a farm at the
Around
edge
the
of
streets.
nowhere, farming on my farm with my lovely wife and daughter.
Alright, on the Garrick farm at the edges of Squirrel Valley. It's about
It's pretty big.
it's about 4 p.m.
Ooh.
The sun is starting to get down, and sweat on the.
The sun's going down at 4 p.m.
Is it winter?
It's about to set. It's tending
it
towards
winter?
west. I reckon it's actually. I'd say March.
Why the fuck is the sun going down at 4
Starting a
p.m.?
farm.
It's starting to go down. Pay attention. And the sweat on the farmer's front begins to dry. And there is his wife coming out of the door with a nice refreshment. Well, you care to describe her and introduce her?
I haven't described myself either, have I?
Well, describe you both. You're
Alright, I'm...
You're a couple of
I think I'm like 180. I'll look it up. Hang on, I'm 180 definitely, yeah. I'm 183, I'm male, obviously. I'm green eyes, brown hair. I'm 79 kilograms. Pretty muscly. I have a beard, brown, good old looking beard. Not too big, not too small.
Sexy.
Yeah, my wife's kind of. Well, what's a wife back then? Like 150, 159.
Should be wearing a dress, like a long dress.
Brown
and
hair
like
as well, and blue eyes. Looking real nice.
Nice.
She's looking as good as someone who probably hasn't bathed in 2 weeks.
Hey, we have clean water.
Mm-hmm.
Well, after refreshing yourself with that nice tub of water and some towels, your daughter comes running out of your house, screaming, "Daddy, would you care to play with me? Mr.
Oh.
Snuffles is lonely." And well,
Why
what's that? Shows you that really a huge teddy bear, almost as big as her.
Okay, here goes the worst fucking accent in existence.
Go ahead.
Well, darn. I can't do that for fucking 4 sessions. I gotta try to.
Well, darn, Jenny.
Well,
that's a
darn,
friendly
Shade.
bear, yeah.
So I gotta gather up the livestock first, but afterwards, sure.
Oh, but you said you're gonna play with me once you're done with the crops, Daddy.
I'll be with you in an hour. Just go in, honey.
Promise?
Yes.
Okay. Love you, Daddy. She runs back into the house, well, giggling, throwing her a teddy bear and kind of dancing with him a little, turning him around. Alright.
Cute.
Okay.
If
Alright,
only it
we-
would last.
Meanwhile, in a shady-looking bar and some interesting LOA.
Excuse me. I'll have you know, this is the finest establishment.
A man is cleaning his counter. The place I'm referring to is called the Terran, of course. And the man is nobody else than.
Down
Yeah,
here.
Chen? Care to introduce yourself?
Yeah, so I'm a bartender, no one knows to say my name. I'm cleaning my fine mahogany bar. Best bar in fucking town.
It's an actual mahogany, but nobody ever questioned it.
It's mahogany. How dare you? Cross-eyed looking gentleman walks up to my bar and he orders one of the house specials, and I pour down a bottle of Hyperion and I pour out 2 of Raina's Raiders in little shot glasses. I slide them over to him.
Congratulations, you created your entire
Cheers, mate.
character around the meme.
And he just, well, dips it over, and there's a little hiccup.
And then he runs off to the toilet because it's actually pure kerosene.
Oh wow.
After a while, he returns. As good as always. Man, my bladder has been jammed for days. Thanks, for pal.
Yeah, you gonna pay for it?
Oh yeah, I almost forgot. I'm sorry. Silly me.
$5.
Alright. And he hands them over to you.
$5. What the fuck is this drink made of?
Everything.
Basically.
How much time money do I have, by the way?
50,000?
No, I'd also say about 5,000. You're doing good, pretty well.
5,005 now.
Alright.
More poorer than a father.
Played him!
Got him.
Got him!
But again, you wouldn't carry them on your person, so where would you have them? On a bank or your shop somewhere?
I have my places.
In
I
his
guess it's
sister,
not then.
in her
Alright.
mouth.
And then I take a seat at the bar and stick my legs up on the fine mahogany, and
Alright.
tip my hat down, light a cigarette.
Meanwhile, at the sheriff's
Sound
office.
effect.
Hey, glad you could make it. I know he just left and got removed for being AFK. Yeah,
Don't
meanwhile, at the
worry,
sheriff's
did that in my
office, a young woman is cleaning her rifle, taking especially care of the nice binoculars screwed on top of it. Her name is Vi Kaplan. She's 21 years old and she is the youngest deputy in all Louisiana. And one of the best shots in the entire West.
And she's not here at all.
And she's totally bored. Squirrel Valley has always been a peaceful place. No trouble, now we're coming up. And she looks over into the sun and thinks about a distant place where something would be going on, like Dodge City or Tombstone in size. Meanwhile, in the forest, Tiff, introduce your character and say what you're doing. You're going after your
Why am
daily
I in a
business.
forest?
Did you? Well, your sheet actually says lives in a treehouse.
She doesn't.
Or where
I'm
are you?
joking. I was joking.
All right.
I wasn't being serious. I live with
Okay.
my brother.
So where are you and what are you doing?
I'm with Chen in his bar because he's my brother.
All right.
I'll be upstairs in the rooms, looking
Prepare-
out of a window very mysteriously. I am pretty, not like skinny, but like pretty toned.
Okay.
I have brown eyes and brown hair. because I'm Asian
You didn't upload your
and I
picture.
look Asian. What?
You
didn't upload
did,
your
you just
picture.
have to reload the page.
I
God
cannot.
damn it.
It won't let me.
No, the picture's there.
We just need to reload the page. Oh, there we are.
All right.
I'm just staring at the window, seeing what's going on. Chilling.
Being really observant, trying to look cool.
Nah, just chilling.
All right. Make me an aptitude check.
What the fuck?
What?
Yeah, check
Because
me an
I'm
aptitude.
standing here.
Yeah, you roll 1d100 and then we see if you meet your aptitude.
That doesn't make
Which
sense.
is you have
I'm
to
just
roll the
standing.
same or go lower.
Yeah, but the bar might explode.
Just roll,
If I
but
move.
just roll it.
No.
See, just roll.
I don't understand what you're asking, but okay.
All right, just roll 1d100. Yeah. All right, 21. How high is your aptitude?
I don't understand. I'm just standing.
Look at your character sheet. There is
I know there
as
is. Give me a
that-
second.
there's a stat called
Bottom
aptitude.
right.
It's 0.
Yeah, I know there is. A 100.
100. Really? All right.
I mean, that I had 200 points to spend.
Okay. All right. Well, no one can see you. You're a shadow.
She's
I mean,
in
I don't
her
know
own
if anyone-
house, behind the window.
Some
I don't care if anyone
What
can
the
see
fuck?
me. I'm just
Some
standing
people
looking
get
out
a
of a
weird
window.
feeling about being watched. Look around and
I'm just looking out of a window.
no idea what could be observing them. Is the cat from the across the street? Is it a dog walking by?
Can she hear a knock at the door?
Or is it a...
Who is it?
You said the sun's setting, right?
At 4 p.m.
4 p.m. It's not setting yet. It's about to start in a few hours. It will be dark.
Alright. I walk into a room and be like, it's almost time. I close the door and leave.
Kyukyu. I look really disturbed as I turn around. I'm like, Kyukyu.
But I can come to drink to the bar later around 7ish.
Alright.
You still gotta be open then, Jim.
Well, we come to that, but first someone else has to come into play. This is the dark-left stranger that is riding towards the city. Well, Dolores, describe yourself.
Dolores is our 28-year-old young lady traveling around with long curly chestnut brown hair. Her mask is hidden behind a plague doctor mask, but if you can see her face, it was pale and with pale grey eyes. A very petite person.
Okay. You start to reach the first street and parents immediately start getting their children in. An old grandpa on his wheelchair is trying to get away and kinda can't move his turn his wheelchair around. And then, well, his wife just comes by and starts pushing him. Leave me alone, everybody. I can do that myself. Let's just go in, you fool.
I tip my hat at them, like
All right.
just kindly nod at them and
Well,
way to the church.
she tries to ignore you, but she just nods and pushes her husband back. Everyone is just clearing the streets for you.
Nice.
There's nothing in your way as you make your way towards. Where are you going?
Church.
All right. You arrive in front of the church.
I bind my horse to their what do you call it?
I guess it's a
Pole?
polar. I don't know.
Hitch
Yeah.
post.
5-foot pole.
Yeah, the pole, and take my bag and make my way into the church. I kindly knock on the door.
Well, nothing happens.
I enter.
It's pretty solid.
Yeah.
You find a pretty ordinary and a really special church room. There's a gigantic cross hanging from the ceiling on about 3 chains, and by the altar is
Jesus.
the priest, really deep prayer or meditation, as his eyes close and he's whispering.
She goes sits herself in the front row. But waiting for him to notice. Oh, for when he's done.
He seems to have finished his prayer, and stands up. And, well, Dolores, it is nice that you have come. I reckon you have received my letter.
Indeed.
I'm
Yes.
sorry to, well, upset you with such unpleasant messages, but yesterday, no, and, well, last week, I received a message from our Lord and Savior.
The one and truly.
Indeed.
I crossed before her eye.
He told me that great peril is upon us, that something evil had come for us, that our peace may be disturbed by something evil. An evil I couldn't specify. The pictures were quite, well, unclear. But I know that it will come, and it will come soon. And therefore, I have called you here. Since whatever it is, I'm sure that you can prove useful in spotting it and dealing with it.
I will be at your service,
Thank you.
good Father Dominic.
Would you care to join me in prayer?
Of course.
Alright. And
She takes off her hat and her mask.
alright, and he starts kneeling back and praying.
I sit beside him and
Meanwhile,
start.
Bart, you notice there's a dark cloud shoving itself in front of the sun. Pretty much, well, you haven't noticed it before. It just came out of nowhere, basically. You better hurry if you wanna get to, well, Jing and his bar.
Luke.
What? Yeah, I
Hey,
mean,
look.
Yeah, I gotta go to Jim's bar. Gotta
Alright.
go get me
His
some
name's not.
Hyperion.
On your way to Jim's bar, you're making it there on foot, I
Jim's
suppose?
bar?
Yeah, I played with my family. I ate dinner with my family. What time is it? Like later.
About now, I guess it would be kind of
End of the
like 6
world.
p.m.
Yeah, I'm going to the bar. Gonna go drink.
Alright.
Brr.
On your way there, you notice a dark figure against, well, the horizon, approaching at pretty high speed.
Oh, hey, Bart.
Yeah, I don't
Says-
care. I entered the
There's Jim as
gosh
he's
bar.
greeting you in front of it.
What?
Alright. Suddenly, you, well, make me a perception check.
Oh hell yeah, perception. Can I roll with real dice or do I have to use on the page?
Suddenly.
I'll just trust that you won't cheat, I guess.
Okay. 51 and my perception is 75.
Alright. Well, why is it so dark right now? I mean, there's no more cloud, but it's already starting to, well, darken. There wasn't even a sunset.
So now what? I just entered Jim's bar.
And
It's
you
not
also,
called Jim.
wait a sec, 50 on 70. Yeah, that's all you notice. Alright. Meanwhile,
I made it, mate. I made it. I'm gonna see everything regardless. That's
You
how your
made it
system
by
works.
20. If you made it by 30, you would have noticed something more.
Alright, fine. What a
Alright.
dumbass.
Whisper, you're still watching out the window? Looking out the window. Excuse
For
me.
just 2 hours straight.
I don't know.
I mean, no,
Some
I'm
weird
not looking
hobbies.
out the window.
What?
My brother told me it's
Alright.
time
I'm not in
Alright.
the bar either.
You two make me a perception check.
to. Who?
You.
Why?
71. I wasn't referring to Jim. I was referring to you.
Why?
You said you too.
No, I said you. Well, because you're the one looking out of the window.
I'm not looking out the window.
We're not in the bar anymore.
Yeah,
You're not okay.
we're leaving soon. I went, okay.
Alright, so you're preparing stuff. Alright. So nobody is noticing, or well, few little people are noticing this stranger.
Our perception's
Yeah, no,
100
nice
Our
combination of
perception's 100, mate.
riding along the streets on a really on a really ill-looking horse. Yeah,
Why is a horse's tail? How dare you?
wearing this, well, I guess cowboy garment with the two pistols in holsters, with his belts, sunglasses, and a scarf covering the rest of his face. He rides pretty slowly on his black steed. And he stops right at your bar, Jim.
I'm not at the bar.
But I
Why not?
always come to the bar at this hour.
Good for you.
Yeah, but you'd know on Thursdays that the bar's closed at this time.
Oh shit, I forgot.
Right, Bart, you're standing from
There's
front
a
of a closed.
there's a bottle there's a bottle down by the side of the bar, like in a hiding spot that only me and you know about. Period.
All right, and as you
I take
try
the
to
bottle
enjoy
and
your
I
liquor, this
put down the money.
weird fella just approaches you and asks, "Can you tell me where the McIntyre farm is?"
The Mac? I mean, I lived in this Squirrel Valley for at least 20
McIntyre.
years.
Yeah, McIntyre is a really nice fella. He's your neighbor farmer, basically.
I
Yeah,
thought I was the only farmer.
About 3 miles from your farm.
Alright, I take a big old swig from a bottle and I was like,
Now, bruh, Squirrel is a really fruitful place. Really fertile grounds. Not the only one who figured to come here.
what you want with him, lassie? That was more Scottish.
Turn into a Scotsman once you had your liquor. What was that? Are you numb?
Now you're saying words, but they aren't making any sense.
What?
Like, I
Alright.
honestly didn't understand what the fuck this guy just said.
Can you tell me where the McIntyre farm is?
Again, I'm asking, what do you want with him?
Business.
It's not very often that strangers approach at sundown.
Well, now there is one.
I don't like the looks of you.
You're also not pretty.
This... Well,
By this point, Bart, make me a toughness check.
sure.
What do we have?
69! Ayo!
And your toughness would be?
It's 80.
Alright. So yeah, you get that this guy is trying to act tough. But, man. Just such a wannabe cowboy. Also, since you had some liquor, make me also a perception check. With minus 20.
Fucking
Or-
minus 20 because I had one swig of alcohol!
Fair point. Minus 10.
What does that even mean? I changed.
Ah, fucking 16 and my perception is now 65.
All right. Yeah. You
Yeah,
realize there's a really weird fog surrounding this guy. And it's not only surrounding him, it seems to originate from him.
Can me and Tiffany make perception checks as well?
I mean, I thought you weren't at the
Well,
bar.
you're not here.
We're
Yeah,
even around.
Yeah, where
Is that-
even are you?
We are around.
We're on the roofs.
Oh.
Oh, I got a natural 100. I don't know what that means.
That's the worst thing you can roll.
Yeah,
So my perception
it's
is
it's really
100.
dark. You
Yeah, but she has 100, she still makes it.
Yeah.
I got 11 and my perception's 100.
You know, 100 is actually
The critical fail. Okay.
Exactly.
Yeah,
you
but
know,
Oh,
I got
shit.
11.
All right.
So the best
What
of
do you
like
see,
one.
brother?
So yeah, you see this weird fellow talking to Bart, kind of trying to intimidate him.
Hey,
This weird fog just.
I think this guy's trying to hustle Bart. We should jump him.
Sure thing, brother.
Give me a second. I need to prepare something. There's something I just.
I put my
forgot since
hood
I'm
up.
an idiot.
I put my hood up over my head so you can only see my eyes.
Well, you can make some assault tactics.
I pull my like scarf up, like my bandana scarf up, and it covers everything but my eyes.
I suggest you leave. And I also leave.
I do some ninjutsu and I summon a bear.
I jump up the roof and throw daggers at him.
Hello?
Hello.
Hello?
But
I
first,
do some-
first we do like an anime pose before we jump off the roof, like Team Rocket.
But first you gotta make a throw with 50
Stop!
disadvantage.
You can't
Because he
have me
thinks
stand.
jumping off the roof is pretty hard.
Luckily, I have 100.
Luckily, I am a ninja.
All right. Applaud for the fool who forgot to upload the picture of the stranger. So yeah, how do you plan to assault this guy?
I make some hand gestures towards my brother.
I mean, you can't even see this guy.
Yeah, but I pointed it out to her when I saw him.
All right.
So I make some hand symbols towards my brother.
I make some hand symbols back.
Nice.
All right.
Do you
Oh
wanna
my
jump
god, it's in
now?
Naruto.
Do you wanna go now?
Meanwhile,
Yeah,
the
yeah, we
stranger
jump,
has
jump!
had.
We jump.
All right.
I jump
Well, what are you
behind him.
trying? Just jump down and look cool, making a hero drop, or are you jumping?
No, I'm being stealthy because I'm a ninja.
I'm gonna land in front of him and throw a knife at
I'm
him.
gonna land behind him with my dagger pointing at his neck.
All right. Make me an acrobatics check.
Of course.
I was referring to. No, both of you. Make me an acrobatics check.
Of course. Sweet. My acrobatics is 90 and I got 57.
All right, you elegantly, really just like a cat, making this nice, elegant jump, making a roll midair and just landing on your feet really gracefully.
Sweet. So I've got my knife towards the stranger's neck.
Now I've got 3 of my knives between my fingers, like in a pose where I'm about to throw him.
All right. Who are you, circus clowns?
I start whispering in Chinese at him.
Do
I
it then.
laugh at what she says.
I laugh at what he says.
Mm-hmm.
I turn around and I'm like, hey Bart, is this guy bothering?
He was asking for the Mackenzie farm, but I don't like the looks of him.
Should we kill him?
Yeah.
You see, my friends are not very kind to strangers. I suggest you leave.
Are you threatening me?
You're the one with a knife to your neck, sir, so
I'm
be
just-
careful what you say.
I'm just staring the obvious, and I take another swig.
I make a little circle with my finger and point at the guy.
I stab him in the neck.
Alright.
And I throw my knives at him.
Okay, make me both an attack roll.
The fuck
How
is
did
an
you make
attack?
an
roll?
attack roll?
So just 100
Well-
as well.
Exactly. It's always
How
100.
did you make an attack roll in this?
He's roll
Just-
another D100.
Alright.
And then
I
what do you
assume
compare
those
it
both
to?
hit.
Ooh, look at that.
What do you,
Ooh, that's a critical hit. Alright.
what do you compare it to?
Well, your CQC stat. Which
My
both
what
of you,
stat?
if I assume right, is a...
Your weapons.
My weapons. Yeah, 100.
Alright, you're making this really nice motion, kind of going forward the neck and the
Nice.
throat. Basically.
Can I also just whack him in the face?
With what?
With my hand! With my fist!
With a bottle.
With the bottle!
Well, first they had their turn. Alright, and you throw this knife, well, at him? Just at him?
Yeah, like one for his face, one for his neck, and one for his chest, around the heart area.
You know that would be 3 knives,
It's-
3 attack
it's
points.
still
If you
beyond
want to
it.
make one attack with 3 daggers, I would say the second attack would be... No, you know what, you can roll
I
once.
threw them all at the same time.
You can roll
He's
once
a pretty
with
good
minus 20.
ninja.
Alright.
Critical hit.
Alright. Alright. And here's what happens. Alright, well, no, you know what? Roll me damage. Which is 1d6 for your dagger, and
So
3
3d6.
times 1d6 for your knives.
10.
Alright, 10 damage. Sweet. What do you have? Tip? Ah, 5. Alright.
Good.
Alright, that's 15 damage. So, basically, as your daggers connect with him, and as your dagger simultaneously goes for the neck, that fog just starts to rise towards you. Towards you all. Creeping into your throat, your ears, your noses.
I hold my breath.
Me too.
We
Your
can hold our
eye.
breath-
Alright,
we can hold our
everyone
breath
make
for
me a
pretty long
toughness
time.
check.
Sure, I hold my breath. Toughness 72.
80, so yeah, it's really
Really
difficult.
tough.
You know, it's really burning, but you just stand there and be man. But
Are we
it's
making a
I s-
toughness
if
check?
you- I have 100 in ninja training.
99, and your toughness is
I've got 100 in ninja training. But
your toughness
I
is
pass. My toughness is 50.
all right. Yeah, you also feel man. It's an uncomfortable fog. Your Chen, you basically just sink to your knees, start coughing, and
I have 100 in ninja training.
having
hold
tears
my
dripping
breath.
from your eyes, and basically you're about to throw up, basically, and
My stats mean nothing here.
strangers. Ninja training is not a stat. Your toughness is the stat we're looking at.
Yeah,
and
I'm
unless
saying-
it is 100.
Yeah, but I
toughness,
assume that's his focus on the toughness.
what?
Yeah, well,
no,
most-
that's only his focus on the toughness.
Sure, I fall to my knees. Go on.
All right, and you take 1d4 of, yeah, I guess poisoning damage.
Do you roll that? Do I?
No, I'm gonna roll it. I guess it's more suitable this way, I suppose. Yeah, 1 damage.
Because of your sweet ninja training.
Yeah, it's just really uncomfortable, and yeah, this fog basically just engulfs the stranger, and as it suddenly just starts to fade, he's gone.
She's holding him, though.
Yeah, I know. I'm holding him. I've got a knife to his neck.
He's gone.
How? You said there's no
How?
magic.
No magic. What the hell is this?
Well, that'll be the strangest thing I'll see for the next 10 years.
Meanwhile, his
I
horse
brought-
is
I want to.
his horse is just about cracking that pole and starts well just galloping away.
I want to check for footprints.
Okay. You don't see any footprints, actually. You see where he dismounted, where he stood, and then it's gone.
This is so confusing. I had him grappled, but now he's not.
Make
I
make me-
unlock my bar. I
well,
go
make
back
me
inside.
make me education experience check, basically a memory knowledge kind of.
Okay, here's where I have my hundreds.
All of you, education experience.
That's D20.
I'm shit at
Yeah,
education
always the honor.
experience. 80 and my education is 45.
All right.
So is my
Who
education.
makes
My education's 50.
Okay. Well. So, if you remembered correctly, that guy didn't cast a shadow.
Maybe because the sun wasn't in the right place.
So are my knives on the floor then?
Yeah,
Or did my knives hit my sister?
valid point.
Heard you. Oh,
Yeah,
sister.
one is sticking between her legs in the ground. Another one is kind of just slammed into a pole. And for the third one, make me a perception check.
Somehow you shot through him directly at your sister, but they ended up all over the place.
You know what I mean?
I'm such a good ninja, I didn't take any damage.
Yeah,
Yeah,
because
make me a
apparently
perception
you used super dodge and you just didn't get hit.
12.
Alright. Now the last one is.
I'm stuck.
Yeah, the last one is flew right into your bar and.
The door was
Yeah.
locked. There are no
Didn't you
windows.
shoot away from your bar?
On your mahogany counter, Chen.
But didn't you shoot away from your bar though?
This guy was turning his back towards you and the bar, walking away, and Chen said he wanted to jump in front of him.
Yeah,
But
but
you
my
made it.
bar, my bar was locked.
Hmm?
My bar has no windows.
Yes, I should be stuck in the door.
Alright,
So I
there it
pick
is
up-
then.
Pick up all 3 of my knives.
Hmm.
I unlock the bar door.
Mhm.
And drown myself in alcohol. Like that.
Alright.
Like a real barkeep.
Oh,
Set myself on fire.
you're really gonna do this, Chen.
I'll just come in and be like, I give you back the empty bottle and say, after that I need some more.
I pour him a drink. Of
Brother,
the good Hyperion, not the casual bullshit. That's just kerosene.
Alright.
brother, may you pour me some too?
Of course, Mimi.
Thank you, Gyu.
Alright,
Gyu
does Spark-
Gyu!
Alright, does Spark get any?
He
Yeah.
just poured me some.
Okay. You're
I pour
loving that
3
stress.
raiders for all of us.
Hmm.
Is it on the house? Oh, nice sound effect.
I guess he actually has liquor.
Did you ever see something as weird as that back in the East?
I mean, unless he's a ninja, which I doubt your people are. No offense, but you guys don't seem the most dexterous.
So no.
So yes, all the goddamn time.
Hmm.
I mean, my sister grew up in a village where people just like walk down the street, suddenly disappear. You look in the trees, are up there. It's all good.
As you are about to, well, make sense of what just happened, you hear a shot in the distance.
Hey Bart, you should probably go home and check on your family.
Oh god.
Alright, Luke, make me a perception check. Or Bart, I mean, I'd rather say. Dolores, you would have heard that shot too.
91, my perception is 75.
Wait, me?
Alright. Yeah, it was kinda... Where's your farm?
I'll I don't know how Squirrel Village looks like. Squirrel Valley. It's just,
Alright, it came from the east. Your
I'm at the west.
your farm is kinda easty, northeast though. So yeah,
No, it's northwest.
it is northeast. You're drunk.
You can just say it came from the direction of his farm, and it's all good.
Yeah, but he doesn't want
yeah,
to.
you gotta go home.
Yeah, I'm going.
So yeah. Meanwhile, with you, Dolores, the priest just jumps up and says, "He's here," and it really just has this expression of pure terror in his eye.
Do you know
Maybe.
what it is?
I don't know, but it is evil.
Okay, I'm running home at this point.
Dolores,
Do you know where I can find it?
Brother, should we stay here or should we go
just
investigate?
follow the sound, follow the shots. I'm sure you will see what it is then. I'll stay here.
I made some hand
Thank you, Father.
Go to the
Uh,
gods
so
and my
handsome,
blessing, Dolores.
Okay.
She, what do you call it? Kneels? No, not kneel, but like do the tipsy thing that girls do. And
Okay. I go upstairs of the bar and I grab a few things from my room, a few
Outside,
weapons and such.
outside, meanwhile, the sheriff is arranging a little posse to investigate that sound. Hey, folks! I need some good men to go check out what just happened over there.
He's the sheriff. He just can't just say, "Oh, I need random fucking people."
he can, it's his town.
I
Alright.
can conscribe
That's how-
anyone
that's how
I
it
want,
worked back
Bard,
then,
and you
Is
know
it?
that
Okay,
I can.
I
You
mean,
can appoint anyone a deputy who he chooses.
Can
I
I hear the sheriff from where I stand?
Yes.
I
you see
mean, the
him
shark
gathering
came
some
from
guys.
direction of my farm, so naturally I'm
lanterns,
gonna
scattering.
investigate.
I equip my hat and my mask again, and I go to the public, to the people, to the sheriff.
Me and my sister do the same.
Alright.
Same.
Alright, fair enough. Bard, you're coming too?
Swatch just said. That was
Alright.
fucking Scottish again.
Alright, everyone, let's go. And well, this party of you and about three more men, including the sheriff, just make their just keep on going. If my ears haven't been ears are right, this just came from the McIntyre farm. Old Sam is alright.
Guy,
Double sound.
there was a weird guy looking for the McIntyres.
Weird guy.
Made a
Let's hope
smoke, weirdly enough.
So
How?
it hasn't done anything weird to poor Sam.
What do you mean by weird?
He means killed,
I
lassie.
walk up to the doctor and like flick her mask and like there's a lot of weird things around here.
It wasn't like this back in China.
I
Um,
just stand firm.
Suddenly, all the horses, cats, and dogs just start to go crazy. They howl, they meow, they really just go nuts, basically.
It's like being back at the street market again.
It's just a terrible sound.
Yeah, hearing those dogs bark makes me hungry.
What is the
Yeah,
girl?
same, brother.
And amidst that howling and all this cacophonia, you just hear a few more shots. And well, you start to hasten towards Sam's farm.
Yeah.
A stealth.
Me too.
Alright, make
I
me
walk
a-
very loudly.
I go into the
make me a stealth
shadows.
I'm gonna say make me a stealth check versus
Oh, I'd love
aptitude
to make
always.
you a stealth check. Man, I pass.
Stealth exists?
I'm so good.
Or is that a focus you have?
Stealth is aptitude.
Oh,
Well, you didn't
just
say
so good.
aptitude, now did you?
It's
You wanna make
aptitude.
a
I'm gonna
stealth
say
check?
make a stealth check and it's gonna be aptitude to make things short.
How about you just say aptitude?
I could, but it's much more simpler that way. So you make it.
It clearly isn't.
Alright, so you kind of separate yourself from the group and start looking into shadows, just keeping track of where everyone is going. And yeah,
I pull my gun, my
looking
rifle.
up. Alright.
I stay in the shadows.
Same.
You start seeing a weird glow from the
I
direction
make
of
some symbols for my brother.
Sam's farm.
What a weird place this is.
That son of a bitch lit his
Let's
farm on fire.
And you're right, you find his... Yeah.
I make some hand symbols back.
His stable, the horses, and also, yeah, his house. Everything's on fire.
Holy shit!
You also... Yeah, everyone make your perception checks.
32 to 75.
What
I
does
mean, it doesn't matter what I roll, I'm gonna pass. I
plus or
pass
minus
anyway.
the
Just one...
If
no,
your
just roll
focus
me
has
a 1d100
something to do with
and
your
you have
perception,
to
it would
make
be
your
plus.
perception.
I mean, your perception plus your focus is what you have to roll under.
I mean, if you have with the focus, the
Because-
fifth.
no, because I have 50 points in precision.
Alright, so
For example.
it's really dark and things pretty blinding, and you stumble over something. Kind of
What, just on our way to the farm?
She hears a voice.
Yeah.
She hears a voice in her ear as she's kind of looking the wrong direction, and I like describe to her what I see.
So you
And
told
as
me
you,
to.
well, make your way back up, you notice that you have been stumbling over a corpse.
Oh! Oh dear.
I mean, what about everyone else who passed their perception? We didn't randomly
They-
stumble over a corpse.
You notice that there was something laying in the grass, and now you see it's the stable boy.
Can I
Stable
take...
boy.
You, Bart, you know Sam from farmer to farmer. That is, yeah, the stable boy.
Poor bastard didn't deserve this.
Can I, like, do an Aussie to look what's killed him?
Oh yes, roll me a medicine check.
5. And I have 60 points in medicine.
All right, there. You immediately notice this huge bullet wounds just in his throat, passing through several arteries, and his trachea is
Isn't there like one artery in the throat? Fiends, tell me, you're the doctor.
How many arteries?
from his breathing tube, yeah. Passing right through his breathing tube, and from the way he just fell, you just assume that, yeah,
Breathing tube.
So he's
he just got
pretty dead.
shot through and then basically just well passed out from, yeah, just from blood loss and
I
not being
step
able
out.
to
I
breathe.
step out of the shadows and I say,
There is
"A
2
remedy for
arteries.
dirt is soap and water. A remedy for dying is living."
You say what?
A remedy for dirt is soap and water. A remedy for dying is living.
I just met this guy that he agrees with you, Chen.
I'm not out of the shadows, I'm still hidden.
Yeah, I go back into the shadows after.
And I give you a fist
Well,
bump.
Jim, that was not very helpful or sensitive.
Alright, everyone make me another perception check.
Man, do I even need to roll? My perception's so high.
81 to 75.
Well, what is it then?
It's 200.
You can have more than 100.
200%.
And I was
I'm
pretty
really
clear
good
about
at
it.
bullet deflecting.
Jesus Christ.
If you got 100 in the stat and then 100 in focus, you got roll under 200, right?
Yeah.
So we don't even need to roll. Like,
I
'cause we-
really don't. I'm
Unless
so
he gives you,
good.
oh, you're gonna have 110 disadvantage. Alright,
Hey,
that's
the only
fair.
things I'm really weak in is toughness, which is 50, and I can't even say
You
it.
don't know what I'm weak in. Pistols, aptitude, craftsmanship, education, experience.
Yeah, craftsmanship,
rhetoric.
I'm not so good with.
I'm
You would
bad in all
actually
of
not
that.
have any focus points left if you invested them all in deflecting bullets.
I would though, because I have 400.
Don't earn focus points,
I
guys.
have 400 points to spend. You told me I have 400 points to spend, and you told me I
Yeah,
could
you could
put them
spend
in
it
the
freely,
bullet
yes.
before.
Yeah, let's.
Alright, so you have 100 in
Sure, let's speed things up.
aptitude. Alright.
I'm just a ninja.
All right, what do we see now with our failed
There are
slash
more
not
corpses.
failed? Oh, more corpses.
There's also a servant, and let me search for the word. A woman, a wench. You'll see that they died from bullet wounds.
Oh, okay.
I mean, you can also if you wanna do further diagnoses.
Can I
Further
do it?
You can.
Will do. And there's no survivors, right? There's no
That's all
holes
you.
in any of the corpses.
That's all you see.
I mean, I know how many.
Disabled,
I
there
know.
are still forces crying out.
Okay,
there
I
are
know
still
these
some people
people, right?
there.
I know how many people live in this household, right?
Well, make me a memory check, which is experience education.
Ooh, I've got 200 in that.
Fine. 51 to 45.
Alright, so do you make it?
No.
I got 20.
Alright, well, should be someone more. I mean, stable boy, bench, servant. You remember that Sam was married, but his wife passed away. You think?
So
Not that
Sam's
sure
dead.
if it's quite. You
Two of his
feel
servants
quite
are
well
dead.
disturbed by all the liquor you had.
I got 20, do I know?
Alright, by spying on all the people on Squirrel Valley, you know that he lived alone in his house there
By
since
being a
all
really good
moved away.
ninja.
And he would have, well, one more wench.
He lived alone in Squirrel Valley, only with his 3 servants.
Yeah, they.
Very alone.
Maybe he didn't like his servants.
I whispered that information to my sister, and then a like origami crane flies out of the shadows and hits Bart in the back of the head. It's got the information written on it.
What incarnation?
Alright, make me an aptitude check.
Who, me?
Well, who makes the origami shit?
Me, 39.
Who's making the origami? Okay. What do you have in aptitude?
I
Wouldn't that be
have...
craftsmanship?
120.
Yeah, is that not craftsmanship?
It would make more sense for craftsmanship.
Oh. Alright, if you wanna have a craftsmanship,
Okay,
then you roll me a craftsmanship.
I failed. It's just a crumpled ball of paper.
Yeah. Alright. There's that ball of paper just hitting you in the neck.
With crane written on it.
Alright, make me an intelligence experience check.
What, me?
Yeah.
Why?
Well, to understand what just happened and what
I do it to
the-
him all the time. I do it to him all the time.
Yeah. Chris, we don't need to roll for every minuscule thing, like picking up a ball of paper.
Alright, you pick up the ball of paper and you have the info. There should be someone
and
more.
knocks his head and
Just occasionally when he's sleeping at like 2 o'clock in the morning, a piece of paper flies through his window.
would you like
Right.
some tea?
Just comes in, hey, come over. I'm lonely.
You also hear this. No,
Hyperion and chill.
you all hear. You all just all hear that terrified scream coming from the house.
Run into the house!
Well, let's storm in.
I don't.
Well,
I
the house is
stay.
on fire. It's
I
burning.
live in the shadows.
Let's storm in! As I said, let's storm in!
Alright,
I
make me a
live
toughness check.
in the shadows.
I stay back with my sister.
Yes.
33. 33 to 80, Chris. I'm gonna.
Alright, Dolores is basically just jumping through this fire like some weird animal, just looking absolutely terrifying and basically not giving a damn. Doesn't even feel the warmth of the fire.
Screw
Just
the
walks right
fire.
Look,
It's not even
Yes,
there.
33 to 80.
I trained.
right, you
did
do.
it.
You just blast through like some wild buffalo, just being all about. Well, alright, what's going on? Yeah, and you're in the entrance room. There's a stair going up. You can
Hello?
still-
Does this, how much flames are there on the stairs?
you
Or
can
does it
pass
look?
No, you can pass it without any trouble. Difficulty will
Brother,
be
do you
coming
reckon we
back.
could walk on those
The
flames?
fire expanded.
I mean,
Could I see any windows from outside when before?
Well, now that you're inside, yeah, there would have been windows on the first floor.
now when
Okay,
when I
fine.
scream hello, like, does she scream?
I'm here!
I mean,
Help me!
could Where's that coming
Help!
from?
The door!
Where's that coming from? Oh,
Okay,
oh
well,
great,
on top.
Jim.
Probably upstairs.
Upstairs?
On top.
Alright,
Upstairs.
we run upstairs.
We
Alright.
run upstairs.
There's also fighting noises coming from, well, the living room.
Can I hear that from outside, from the shadows, from where we are?
You hear this person
Windows.
screaming, of course.
There's fighting
Uh,
noises?
you're a
Alright, I say to...
But those you would have only heard if you were inside.
I say, Elasi, go up and help the woman. I'll go see what's on in the living room.
Alright?
Deal, and I run upstairs.
And I go into the living room.
I'll pull
Okay.
up tea.
Well, first to Dolores, I mean, she's still shouting and being all panicky, and you immediately find the door.
I summon a ladder with my
God.
ninjutsu.
She's knocking on. Oh.
Yeah, help me!
This quality image.
I try
I forgot
to get the
to
door
add real
open.
immersion.
Way. I try to get the door open.
It's jammed and locked. It just won't open by itself. Help!
I have a long metal rod thingy. Can I try to wedge it in?
You want to use your medical tools to?
Yeah.
All right. Yeah.
Kind of like.
You know what? Make me an aptitude check. With those things aren't really constructed to deal with a door, so
65. With an aptitude of 20.
it will be -10 since those aren't really.
So she fails even harder.
That's 55 then.
No, I mean on what you have to roll on, so it would be
75.
you know, from your step points.
Oh wait,
the
85? I thought
number
you
got
went
subtracted.
sorry.
I don't know. I have 20 in aptitude, and I rolled
Okay.
65.
Yeah, it just won't work. Won't work. Nothing goes. Help!
Yo, dude, downstairs! I need help. I can't open it.
Okay, I'm in the
Alright,
living room at this
Barf,
point
you
hearing this. What's
encountered
happening in the living room?
Following scene, there's Sam, who's just well.
I
all
thought
bloody.
Sam was outside dead.
No, that Sam is nowhere. To be, Sam's corpse wasn't anywhere.
Who's Sam?
The owner.
The owner of the farm, all bloodied and pretty roughed up, being held by the shirt by no one else than just a stranger.
The stranger standing over
before.
him.
Yes.
Can I leap him
Oh,
and
fool!
whack him in
Where
the face?
is it?
I want to leap him and whack him in the face.
Just a second.
Can I also scream to the outside? We need another man for upstairs. And the intruder's still here.
I'm drinking some tea.
I'm also drinking tea.
You.
Jim, dang it! Stop drinking your tea. I know you are.
I forgot. I messed up his the stranger's voice. Like he said, followings. You have no idea how long I've been waiting for this day, old man. And then, well, and then the stranger just breaks one of Sam's finger, and well, basically just looks at his hands.
You don't know how long
Poor
I've waited to break
disbelief.
your finger.
Didn't I say I leaped him about 5 minutes ago?
It's a cutscene. Just let him finish. Finish that one.
There are no cutscenes.
Where did you
Can I
hide
skip
it?
this cutscene?
Where did you hide it, you ruffian? Spit
Can
it
I skip the
out.
cutscene?
And then you just jumped him.
Yeah, alright. Cool, yeah.
Alright, yeah. Make me an attack roll. With
Close quarter
disadvantage
combat,
since
I
he is,
assume,
I
right?
didn't recognize you there.
Close quarter combat, 18
Yes.
to 80.
Alright, that's a nice strike. Yeah, make me an damage roll, which is 1d6 plus 3.
Plus 3, holy shit.
I mean, you got a critical success.
6 points of damage.
Holy shit, okay.
Holy shit, he rolled a 3, which is like the average number to roll.
Alright. You just... what did you hit him with? You just
My
left him, or-
fist! I have nothing but my fist at the moment.
Ah, okay.
I don't
sorry,
just
that-
go around with my rifle and my scythe.
Alright, that would then
mean,
be
it's America.
1d4 actually. I'm sorry. Plus
That was-
3.
6!
Alright. Yeah, the results then is still the same. You just, well, punch this guy. Well, describe how you punch him. That's a really
Well,
nice
he was
strike.
standing over him, right?
Yes, breaking his finger, inspecting his,
So I wanted to
hands.
leap him, kind of push him away a bit, and then just, you know, he's... In order for hitting the guy on the floor, he has to be knelt down, right?
Ooh, no, he was actually standing.
He was
Well, just
stand.
basically, yeah, he just pulled Sam up basically, or was just, well, grabbing him.
Well, I'll
holding
just
him
leap
up.
and push him away and hit him square, like between the eyes.
Alright, well, you knock him in the back of the head and he starts to leap
Back
forward.
off the head! Where'd that come from?
He was not facing you.
Oh.
He had his back turned to you.
Around.
I'm sorry, I might have added that, but yeah, just punched him in the back of the head, and he, well, started falling over. And as he connected with the wall, it just seemed to evaporate into this, well, fog again.
He vanished.
So he's gone now?
Yeah, and the room is full of this, well, weird
He's waiting for
smoke.
that
And
moment.
What's the guy on the floor called again? Jim, was it?
Sam, you need to make another toughness
No,
check.
I'm
He
outside.
waited all that time to break someone's fingers.
Toughness, you say?
Yes.
Toughness. My toughness is 80. I roll an 80. That technically means I make it.
Alright, so yeah, you can still stand in this weird ass smoke, which is so venomous, and you just, well,
Venomous smoke.
think, yeah, you just think, okay, what just happened?
Just go find.
And then you hear the lore as well, just, well, shouting at you from top.
Alright, I drag the guy and can say, can you
Make
run
me a
out?
perception check at -20. The room is full of dark smoke.
He's right! I saw him how he broke his fingers, now I don't see him?
Yeah, because the room is full of smoke.
Alright, perception.
And but you no, make me a normal perception check, cause well, Sam is just coughing all about, and
Alright, I
If-
rolled 63 to
having difficulty
75.
breathing.
Without disadvantage, I make it.
having kind of sound to, well, just suffocate. Yeah, you could just see him. You
Drink
Take him
the
at your
tea with
start.
My bro still.
right. Make me a toughness check to see if you can carry this guy.
This is some
I
pretty
don't know.
good tea.
I wanted to ask him. I wanted to help him up, and I say, Sam, can you run outside on your own?
He can't stand. He is basically unconscious.
All right, toughness check.
Broken fingers.
80. Fucking 80 again. To 80. 80
Alright.
to 80.
So this guy's pretty heavy. You don't remember when Sam got that fat, but you just managed to drag him over the floor.
All right.
Yeah.
I bring him
Some more
outside,
tea.
right?
All right.
And the entire party's just
you gotta
standing
do
there.
another toughness check since you
Oh
would
no!
again
God,
be
I'm
crossing the
drinking tea
flames.
with my brother.
All right, next 50.
All right,
This is
you
some
just
pretty good
managed to
tea.
pull
There's some
through
pretty
without
good
any-
even numbers right here.
Some pretty nice tea.
Sam, on the other hand, is not so fine.
Sweden.
He started
That's
to catch
right, nice
fire.
touch.
All
You
right.
start to catch.
I throw him out the door now, and then I run upstairs.
All right,
Throw up the tea.
Jim, Whisper, we were outside when just this burning
Yeah.
corpse gets you thrown out of the house.
There's like 3 other people there, like they just stand there and watch. They're like, oh, Jim's
They
drinking
were
some-"
busy rescuing the horses, and
I'm not
and the rest is standing
really-
outside, not really willingly to go into this burning house.
We were
Bart,
still
you need to
hiding.
make another toughness check, since
Me?
the staircase is just really on fire right now.
Alright, 14.
Okay, fuck us, apparently.
Alright, you just well rush again.
We're
up
not in this story,
stairs.
brother.
I know. Let's just go back to the bar.
No!
Same thing.
Okay.
Hell!
Alright, Dolores, you hear Bart just well rushing up the stairs, like a wind, like some weird animal, like some massive animal just.
Yeah,
On
I
the
still
roof, and I started to just do some backflips, because why not?
I'm trying to forcing the door open
Meanwhile,
still.
Jim and Whisper, make me perception checks.
We're on our way back to the bar.
Yeah, make
What
perception
the
checks.
fuck?
Why?
We left.
Make it.
Why? To see what?
Make it. Then you will see if you see it or if you
Of
don't.
course I'm gonna see. My perception's like 100.
You could still roll 100 and fail.
I rolled 51.
But our focus is also 100, so it's 200 we have to roll.
Yeah, but
I don't know. where you got
100
that
is still a
focus,
critical
focus,
fail.
mate.
Like
I
a one.
gotta check your files. You must have done
Yeah,
something.
sure. I'll send it to you.
Whatever. The 23 is really good, and 51 does it too. So
Of
there
course
he
it
is, the
does.
stranger standing in front of you, pointing his guns at you.
I deflect the bullets. We win.
And there he rolls. Check. Let me see.
Oh my god, is Eclipse being kicked for AFK? Or did he leave?
There was an eclipse here and said like one thing.
It's
Yeah,
the same
he said
as
he
before.
agrees, and then he just left.
It's so annoying how he just keeps leaving and he's like, yeah,
Yeah,
it's
man.
fine.
Alright, let's see.
People
He's
put
gonna shoot
time
it
and
both.
effort into their campaigns and people just leave. It's so
And
rude.
well, there are now 2 bullets just coming right for
I
you.
deflect
I
them.
deflect it. I throw my
Alright,
knife
roll
at
that deflect. This would be still
Close.
challenging for you, so roll
No, it
minus
wouldn't
30
be.
and
But
ma-
why?
30.
We've just had some really calming green tea while we were watching the fire.
Yeah. I deflect the bullets. I rolled 41. I rolled 44.
Yeah,
I
you did it.
passed.
Alright, minus 30, this I believe would make your chance
Minus
70.
30. What?
It would be still something challenging for you.
No. What?
I
was
thought
so
they've been
low.
doing this their whole life.
Other people can't even try, you know.
I'm a great ninja.
Yeah, but since we came to America, we've been training to dodge bullets because that's the only danger that's around it.
Jim, you take 1d6 damage, let's see.
No, he doesn't. I deflect
No, I don't.
the bullet.
You take 4
I
damage.
rolled 4.
You said I have to roll under 200, and I didn't roll 100, which is a critical fail.
No, you would have
What's
to
going
roll
on?
under 7.
Yeah, but his focus is 100. So
This doesn't make sense.
he still makes it, Chris. By your own system. By your own
Wait.
rules, he still
I've
makes
got
it.
100. And
No,
then I've got
they got,
another
you
100.
just got the rules wrong. It's literally 4 damage on 30 HP. We're gonna discuss
you,
it later.
You even took away points from my maximum amount of points that I could spend to say that I can dodge bullets.
Yeah, he has a focus of 100. By your own rules, he makes it.
If I can't
We would have been
deflect any bullets
trained.
that's being shot at me, then my
That's
character is
our
completely
only
useless. That's the
skill.
only thing we can do.
This
For
bullet-
70% of success, that's
Oh,
better than
Look,
most
he,
people.
he had 100.
And you can.
He had 100 baseline and 100 focus, right? You can still use your focus. So 100 minus 30 equals 70 plus 100 focus is still 170 he has to roll.
So this
under.
is how the system works. Since he hit you
No, you
both,
keep
we gotta
changing.
shoot again.
What the fuck? He's
One
making
doesn't
up.
make it.
He's changing the rules midway
Yeah,
through.
you changed it like 3 times now. You said I could deflect bullets, you said I couldn't, then you said I
You
could.
can, but
So why am
yeah,
I
you
taking-
wouldn't have to.
But what?
This bullet missed you anyway.
Both bullets missed. They deflected.
Jim,
This
there's
is the
a
only thing we are good at is
Jim,
deflecting.
there's a bullet really just right coming for you. What are you gonna do?
I told you I throw my knife at it and deflect
All right,
it.
roll for it. All right, roll for it.
You just did.
All right, and the knife connects with the bullet.
Okay, and then I, as a reaction, throw my goddamn bottle of Hyperion at the dude. And then ignite the fucking bottle.
With what are you gonna ignite
What
it?
exactly? Do you have matches?
I'm gonna use my ninjutsu training to learn how to
What?
set fires with rocks.
Yeah, man, ninjutsu.
Alright. And he at least gets to dodge. Let's see.
I do actually have a survival kit in my
He
inventory.
gets to dodge?
Yeah,
Is that a skill he has?
It just dodges out of the way of your bottle and just looks at it and just kind of
Throw the other bottle. I have two
just
bottles.
happens.
This is my last bottle.
Alright. And he gets to dodge again. Let's see.
Is that a skill he has, or is that something everyone
Yeah,
has?
he just barely misses. He tries to jump backwards and the bottle just lands on his chest.
Cool, I set him on fire.
Alright. How do you plan to do that?
Throw a bottle
My
of fire
knowledge
at
of
him.
how to start improvised fires, or I can use my survival kit, which I have in my inventory, to use a match to light the fire that already missed, which is now joined with a puddle that connected onto him to set his cloak on fire.
Alright, so you just threw.
It's pure kerosene, man.
Alright. Okay, and you. Alright, you made a throwing check.
To start the
This
fire.
would be aptitude, because a match isn't a weapon.
It's aptitude to light a match.
It's aptitude to throw a match and light someone on fire with it. Alright, what's the result?
I fail, I guess. I
Oh.
throw my match into the air.
Okay.
Because,
Yeah,
sure,
just.
instead of walking up to a puddle and lighting a match on fire.
Alright, he just.
Now-
It lands in the grass in front of him and. He just stomps on it with his boot, puts it out. Just giving you this. I mean, you can see expression on his face as well. He's still wearing that scarf and the glasses, but
I
It's
try
just-
with another match.
it's just amazed.
I try with another match. I try with another match.
You just
He did
I
it!
throw my.
No,
He
you
did
missed,
it!
so you don't
Didn't
get
he?
another chance.
I
Since
only
you
have
missed,
one match.
you know, your sister would
Yeah.
have had a turn by now. What do you want to do? Whisper!
Tiff.
Tiff, what do you want to
So,
do? Jen just threw this ball at this guy and, well, a match. And the match missed. So
yeah,
what are you gonna do now?
She keeps saying one word and then cuts off.
I mean, he did, and I deflected the bullets. That's all I want to do.
So yeah, what are you gonna do? There's the guy pointing a gun at you.
Yeah,
And you and your brother. To be more specific.
He's pointing at both at the same time.
He has two guns. Two ends.
I mean, I'm deflecting it.
He hasn't shot at you, he's literally just pointing the gun at you, and you would have the time to take an action right now. The initiative is yours. Alright, let's say you hold your action, deflect bullets. Is that what you want to do?
Sure.
Alright. Right, you really concentrate on the next attack, which is bound to income.
George is gonna get an advantage on
Alright,
her
and
next
then
deflect bullets.
shoots, and for a second it just appears like this guy has 4 arms.
So he shoots 4 times.
Exactly.
Jesus Christ.
And all of those bullets. No, one bullet does not connect. Which was fired at you, Jim.
Me?
One bullet does not connect. So Whisper, there are 2 bullets
Do I
coming.
not get a save? Like he got a save against my bottle?
I deflect.
Well, now you get to
them.
react.
But can you deflect them at the same time though?
Hell yeah, I can throw freaking 3 knives at the same time.
Now what you do is throw one knife at one bullet, so the bullet curves
Alright,
into the
Whisper,
other
there's,
bullet, and both
alright,
go
Whisper,
into the
there's a-
distance.
bullet coming for you, and you got
I
to.
deflect them.
Oh, you already rolled. Okay, yeah, you make it.
Don't she get
You
a
just
like an
fell.
advantage because she
But
holds?
the bullet goes back at him.
you just split the bullet and both parts will just drop to the floor.
Does that mean the knife keeps going at him then?
Exactly. Yeah, roll me the damage of your knife, which is 1d6.
3.
Alright, Alright, he takes 3 damage.
How much damage did you do to him earlier, Luke?
How do I roll for damage?
6. And I think you dealt in a total of 15 back at the bar.
There's also
Yeah.
another bullet coming for you, Whisper. You gonna deflect that too?
So he's taking 24 points of damage. Plus he's flammable at the moment. Hint, hint.
Well, I'm still in the house.
I'm also in the house.
Whisper, you gotta roll me another deflect.
Of course.
There's literally another bullet coming for you. Okay, don't make it. That's a 1d6.
Yes, I do. I make every roll I do.
He's the
on
GM,
deflection.
he decides.
He
Yeah, but
does,
no, he
one
has to
damage.
abide by his own rules, which he clearly isn't.
I deflect it no matter what.
Unless she rolls 100, she deflects it.
But
Okay,
isn't that way too OP though?
Yeah, you're gonna discuss that later.
Yeah, I deflect
well-
Until then, we should play by the rules that we've been playing by, right? So unless she rolls 100, she succeeds.
By the way,
Yeah.
Jing, you're all. Yeah, there's another bullet coming for you.
How often can this guy fucking shoot?
I literally just have
I
2 rolls
deflected.
for deflect here, and another one from Whisper that would.
Yeah, but
Everyone
did I-
made their deflect.
Did I not get to take an
Yeah.
action in that
There
time?
were 4 bullets. They would. Yeah. Do your deflect now, Jim.
So all my actions. Okay, whatever. I'll just stand here deflecting bullets till the end of time. I don't know.
me too. I'll just keep.
You didn't
I'll
got
run
to
towards
act
him.
because now yeah, that bullet does you also hit that bullet with your knives. All right. I'll just count on that. You keep track of how many knives you still have. All right.
Oh, I've got shurikens as well, mate.
We'll come to this scene later. Right now, getting pretty tense.
I have 10 pristine throwing knives, 20 shurikens,
Alright.
hand claws.
Dolores, Bart, you're
Any from
still
you.
standing from.
I wanna
in front of this
fucking
locked
fuck
door.
up the door. I wanna kick it in.
Make me a
Yes,
toughness
please.
check.
I wanna say, stand back!
And with
then-
your United toughness check? Oh, tax get.
Yeah, can we kick at the same time so it's easier?
I would reckon you would need some place to actually, yeah, take that action.
Oh, I shout, move away
You
from
can't
the door.
assist. You better just step out of the way. This guy's going wild. All right, toughness.
Alright, apparently we can't help one another. 41 to 80.
All right, you just.
And I
slam
shout,
right.
move away from the door.
All right, and you just slam right through the door, and yeah, the bench is just jumping back. Ah! Ah!
Now out, Lassie.
Relax! Relax, we come to help.
All right, make me a rhetoric check. With you can add your charm focus.
Okay, okay. That's
2 seconds.
Is it like this? Am I
Yeah, that-
doing this right?
All right, that's good. Yeah, she immediately comes out. Oh, thank God. Oh, we gotta get out of here. The house
Indeed.
That's
on
what I've
fire.
been saying. Now run.
Don't calm yourself.
All right. And she tries to make out of her way out of the room,
I mean, wouldn't it?
and well, the stairwell is just literally unpassable.
Where's the window? We want to jump out the window.
All right, yeah, there's a window back there.
Can I just take them both and run through the window and shield them as we drop?
All right. Yeah,
Oh,
well, I mean,
yeah.
if you do that,
I'm doing it willingly, so he doesn't need to fight me for it.
all right. Then make a toughness check to see if you can do that. -20 since well, you have to break the glass with people with you, basically.
47 to 60.
All right. Yeah, and you should. All right. Guess you do it. So you just smash through that window and land on the ground. you still take 1 damage since, well, you shielded them, you tried to prevent them from harm, and you managed
sure.
to do so.
Whatever you say. 1 damage.
Yay!
We land
And-
on Sam and he dies.
Well, now you would also see, yeah, Jim and Whisper just having that weird stand.
What are the other fucks doing? They just, oh, gotta calm the horses.
Fail,
Don't see the guy who's setting a blaze that I threw out the door who's dying on the ground. Don't see this fucking gunfight. There's been at least 8 shots fired at this point. Like, what are these people doing?
Is Tiffany back?
Yeah, I'm here.
I make a hand motion with my hand and then throw the rest of my knives at the guy.
I jump on those
The rest
knives.
would be
to
how
the
many?
stairs. I jump on those knives.
You said us how
ride
many
them
came
like a
along. At
surfboard.
least you said the sheriff and 2 other dudes at least. Maybe 3 I think, actually. I think it was the sheriff and 3 other people.
Bart, make me a perception check.
I rolled a 40.
Mate,
throwing-
I'm not asking as fucking Bart. I'm asking as Luke with common sense.
Well, then just roll.
So as
Fine.
he throws the knives,
Uh-huh.
I jump.
41 to 75.
So you would basically just try to make a stairwell out of knives, basically?
Yeah,
It's like House of Flying Daggers.
yeah. So then I
Uh,
jump on them, and then I ride them. As I'm
Alright.
such a good ninja.
That's a minus 30 acrobatics check.
Yeah,
No, it's
I'll be
not.
right back.
It is.
I'll find out where the fuck these
Minus
useless
30.
sheriff people are.
It's not like I trained to do this, but okay.
Alright. Well, if 100,
I got
if 100
33,
luck, so,
87.
well, just, alright, tell me how many knives you have remaining.
6.
33 and 87 is what I rolled.
Alright, well, 1d6 daggers hit them in this case. Hit them. Alright, all of them
6.
apparently. Alright. And those 2 slices, which makes a total of 86 damage.
I'll roll mine, that's 15.
Alright.
Tiffany, you want to roll your damage?
Sure. It's 1d6, isn't it?
Exactly, per slice.
5.
Alright. Yeah, you just cut for go for those arms. He just he doesn't seem to really care that you just got hurt. And yeah, your
Did I not chop
daggers
them
basically
off?
just all hit his face basically. And
Did I
starts
not
to-
chop
it-
his hands off?
he just starts to shift into that weird fog again.
Wait, no. Did I chop his hands off? Yes. Oh
Now
no,
they still seem connected to his body.
but you said it hit and I did 5 damage.
Yeah, it hit you, damaged him quite
So
heavily.
did I cut off his
Actually,
hands?
you can roll another d6, 1d6 damage since you hit him twice, didn't you?
3. But did I cut off his hands?
No, you didn't.
They still
Why?
just take another 40 points of damage.
Yeah.
Why?
So, where did you actually point those daggers to? Just to basically hit him anywhere?
I said I want to cut off his hands, which is
Yeah,
why I
you did
rolled
manage.
twice.
And you didn't manage to, since, well,
So what did I have to roll to manage to cut off his hands?
oh, something higher.
Like what?
Like a 6.
I'm not gonna tell you.
It makes no
Alright.
sense.
two of your daggers. One just hits him right between the eyes and splinters his his glasses, and you see empty eye sockets.
So whatever happened to my perception?
Oh, what was it?
I made it.
You see two more corpses lying on the ground.
What, so the fucking 4 guys who came with us, 2 of them already dead?
Exactly.
What?
God damn it.
What? How? Actually, how?
You were not there, you couldn't see.
I mean, I kind of cut off some guy's hands. It's okay.
Go make some medicine check while I roll over
Another
and...
of your daggers, Jen, just, well, slammed over his
You'll
scarf,
make it, because, you know,
kind
why
of
not?
ripping it apart, and you see this guy's just a blunt skull.
Alright, I wanna roll over, stand up, and while charging, point back at Sam and say, "Take care of Sam, lassie," and then charge this smoke guy.
So,
So I'd like to pull out my what's it called? I want to pull out my grappling hook.
Well, first it's Bart's turn. But okay, I noticed you're taking out your grappling hook.
Okay.
Alright, you wanna hit him in the face, I guess.
Well, can I tackle him so that he falls down?
Yeah, make me an attack roll.
Okay. 17 to 75, not to 80 actually.
Alright. You really just start launching yourself at this stranger that starts to disappear into the fog, and you just jump right through him through this weird fog, and just for a moment you were just confused. What happened? The fog meanwhile starts just well to fade, and you hear this weird voice: "Fools! You wanted to set fire to me? I'll set fire to everything you loved and cared about."
but they're already dead. He can't cremate the dead.
I throw my grappling hook.
Alright, you stand there with your grappling hook. What are you gonna do?
I'll throw it around his fucking neck.
He's gone. He
Oh,
just
he's gone?
disappeared.
I'm gonna throw it at the rooftop.
Faded
then.
into thin.
The
Fog.
rooftop that's on
And the fog
fire.
is also already gone.
Look, the whole town is on fire now.
Make me perception
Jenny
checks.
mahogany bar.
Make
Go
it-
for
What I
it.
mean? If the town's on fire, I'm going back to my fucking bar.
Yeah, you see this strange lighting just,
306.
Why
You
did
see
you
the
roll
strange
from
lighting.
60 to 100?
and you smell.
Hey,
You,
what?
you just smell gas. What was your stuff again? Gasoline? Yeah, you smell burning gasoline and burning mahogany.
In those 2 seconds that he teleported away, he set the entire house on fire. I mean, the entire town.
You're telling me that from where? Because here's the thing: those guys went into the house, right? While they were in the house, me and Tiffany started walking back to the bar, and then you told me that he cut us off halfway back to the bar, so we wouldn't have been anywhere near the fire.
No, but you see this large lights come from Squirrel Valley.
Yeah, but you see, in those 2 seconds between him teleporting away and you looking to the town,
Oh, I just
he
assumed
already
that
set
I
everything
assumed
on
you were
fire.
Back on your way to the city. You've been
Oh.
going for a few minutes.
Yeah, me and Tiffany never went with the group up to the farm. We were still in the town, like on the edge of town, just watching them go up.
Oh, really? Well,
I
how
just-
am I
okay.
there then? How the hell did I charge him?
But dudes,
Well, whatever. You're a
I'm
few
just
steps
trying to
away
make
from your
sense of
bar.
this because my bar is apparently now on fire.
Hey, don't worry, my barn's probably on fire as well.
Yeah, your bar's also on fire.
it's my.
Is
Brother!
Fiends' doctor's like supplies on fire?
no! My horse is on fire?
No,
Oh,
the shore seems fine. the church though. It's just
The
smoke.
church is on fire.
Alright, I run into my own home, apparently, as I see it in the distance on fire, and I wanna save, my family. Cause surely when my own the home starts to set ablaze, they run out.
All right.
I go back to my bar and it's on fire, obviously, right?
Oh yes,
Yeah.
it is.
Yeah, so I kick in the door. I run behind the bar and I open the little hatches that's on the floor behind my bar. And I go down to my secret chamber and pull out all my ninja supplies and my last two good bottles of fucking
All right.
Hyperion.
Nice.
Stick it in and I run back out. And as I go, I look at the burning shrine that's behind the bar. And I say, fucking Americans.
All right. That's good.
Going
yeah.
back to China.
Wait, going back to China.
Great. Yeah, Bart. No. First, Dolores, what are you doing now?
I'm tending, while seeing everybody else is running off, I tend to the young lady.
I summon.
Oh well, she's that young. She's about 46.
How about the other one? I said take care of
the
Sam.
one we saved.
The one I
Sam.
saved.
Sam is
Oh, I
literally
think-
just a burnt corpse.
He's dead?
Okay.
I said he was lit on
Everyone's
fire,
on
but you
fire.
went through the fire. And you just threw the burning corpse out of the house.
Because there were 4 people outside!
You guys had a good session. I'm so glad everyone's on fire.
And I tend to the young lady then. And then
Alright. Yeah, she seems really horrified. Oh my gosh. Oh no, Sam. She's weeping over her master.
it's okay. It's gonna be all right. Everything is gonna be great.
Why
Can-
could anyone
can
do
I see-
something cruel like this to such a righteous man? Why?
The world is cruel, my dear.
While this is going on, I'm taking my brother to a new place, like a safe house, because I have my connections with people.
You could.
I'm gonna set them home there.
Alright, while
Since I know.
Whisper is setting up a new home, you arrive at your bar. At what, your bar? Excuse me, your your farm.
Since the bar's
Bart.
on fire.
You hear your wife screaming.
Alright, I run into where I hear my wife screaming.
Make a toughness check.
Same old
After-
fucking shit.
You have to run to fire again.
70 to 80.
Alright, you just make it. You just make it your full off. This man is on fire.
Except I'm not, because I'm really
yeah,
good.
you're not.
There's a burning ring of fire. Let's go down, down, down.
Fire to the bar.
Burn, burn, burn.
Alright, I run to my
Ring of
wife.
fire,
Then what?
ring of fire.
Well, parts of your house seems to have collapsed and
It's just
have burned her under
everything's
it.
on fire.
You can literally just see her hands reaching out to you from that debris.
Can I put the debris away and pull her out? And also, while doing that, scream, "Where's Shade?"
Take her. And she just pushes Shade out of the debris basically kinda. Well, it collapses behind Shade and starts to bury her even more.
His wife's on fire.
Leave me here, Bart. Save Shade.
Then she dies.
Go! Go!
Okay, fine, I take Can I push, now between here and
right now,
the door,
just
is there
the
fire?
Crashing in front of you down, basically.
Alright,
It's just missing you by a...
okay, I take my daughter and run out.
Jade, I love you.
I'm sorry, Sherry.
You barely make it out of the house and it just starts to collapse already.
Alright, I want to go into the side barn, get few horses. Get the two fucking things I have in my inventory. And
Now that you have a place to actually have the time to actually look at Shade, her face is just terribly burnt. Like, half of it is just black. Her skin looks like chalk. She,
She's gonna be so ugly when she grows up.
she seems unconscious. She really needs help right now.
all right, as I said, I take my things. I lead the horses out. I put her on one horse and I ride to the city to the doctor. That's the doctor in Squirrel Valley, right?
No, it's on fire.
Alright, you were.
Well, I don't
arrive-
technically know you're a doctor, right?
Yeah.
I mean, maybe I could tell it
You might
from
have seen
the
her from time to time, and
Black
have it
Plague
today.
mask. I might have seen her from time to time.
Yeah, she
And
has
then
been
to-
to the Squirrel
Alright,
Valley
sure, if you
before.
tell me I know this, I write back to Dolores.
Barely. Well, make me an experience check, because that would be some education you would need to recognize that Tyra as a doctor once.
17 to 45.
Alright, yeah, that woman, she can help, most definitely. She had that huge bag with all the medical articles in it.
Yes, I write back and I...
She even stayed to actually, yeah, help that man. If anyone's gonna help her, that would be she.
So I'm just outside my bar on my knees as he rides past. And I look over to him and I say, "Death is more universal in life. Everyone dies, but not everyone lives." And I go back to crying.
I'm patting him.
Oh.
Gil, please don't cry.
Your bar also starts to collapse right now.
What?
A nice mahogany. I'm sorry.
Goodbye, mahogany bar.
No.
I wipe a tear from my eye, and then the look of determination comes over my face. And I say, "Mei, we must go help."
Yes!
And we disappear into the shadows.
Alright.
Disappear at the reflex.
We walk into the fire.
We're really good ninjas, so we're fine.
What? You're just gonna suicide yourself in the fire or what?
Nah, we're really good
We're
ninjas.
using the fire as cover to disappear.
Okay.
Disappear to where?
Well, make me a stealth check.
Of course! I wouldn't want to do anything.
You know what?
more.
I just assume you're gone. You just vanish.
People are having a lot of trouble looking elsewhere. Hopefully.
Alright.
I mean, give me like a plus 100 advantage because everyone's dealing with their houses.
Kinda. If you ever gonna, well, burglar someone, it's gonna be now. Well,
Ninjas
Mark, you
do
arrive
not
by Dolores, and you, yeah, Dolores, you see Bart just riding up to you with this, well, something in his arms. It seems to be a child.
Lassie,
Oh no, what's
ca-
happened?
can you help my daughter?
My door. I will. Yeah, of course. Just get her down here.
Alright.
Alright, run medicine.
Yay. 2 seconds. Is it
You can.
if I have 60 in education experience and I have 60 in medicine, does it add up?
Yeah, that would add up.
So, like-
Explaining, I realized.
Minus 27.
How
I'm
is this-
30, Just because.
Alright, you.
No, you
that
just...
would basically mean
You essentially,
you can't
you have to do it the other way around. 120 minus... Actually, no, you just have to roll under 120.
Oh.
That's the way it works.
Exactly.
Oh, he returned!
Oh. Okay. So if I roll
Just roll
20.
normally. Yeah, that's what you immediately see. That those are really hefty burns, or third grade burns.
Oh, poor child.
She's really hot, dehydrated, and also yeah, you really need to cover up that shit, cause
Can I-
if it comes in contact with air, it's just gonna hurt really badly.
I'm gonna get some salvage from a medicine bag. And carefully and very gentle put it on her burns and wrap them all in bandages.
Alright.
Do I have some pills?
You're
Like-
just really heavy breathing right now.
Do I have some pills like
You realize her heart rate is just about pounding.
shit?
As a medical, you would know that pills wouldn't be really good for someone who's unconscious.
Oh, she's not conscious anymore.
No,
Oh,
she's
shit.
unconscious, she's just in that lyrical state.
Okay, I tend to her wounds as best I can with the equipment I have. Try to, if she has any clothes on one of the burns, I carefully cut the clothes away from the wound.
No, you managed to bench her up pretty nice. You also come to the conclusion that you should let her be in the open. You need to get to the next medical praxis to just have a nice place where you can treat her properly.
Step out.
To
of the
a
flames.
Because right now you
your
don't
doctor
have that
is
many
down.
options right now.
We need to get her to she can't be out here.
Because everywhere's on fire.
Yes.
I step out of the flames in the building behind him.
Alright, I'll just let you do that. You just appear from the collapsed farm, which collapsed structure which once was Sam's farm.
Yes. Death is nothing to us, since when we are, death has not come. But when death has come, we are not.
What? What?
Well said,
What?
brother.
What?
Yeah.
The Mako whiskey, Jim. But that's about all you do.
Alright, I guess you're making your way to the next doctor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright.
Get on my horse. Also with the
Is
other lady.
anyone putting out the fire, or is people just letting it spread?
Everyone is busy, but, well, it's just,
Everyone's busy. Busy
it's
doing
just
what?
everywhere.
I'm tending to
doing
people.
what?
You guys
This
are
is
running
not-
around
this
and
is
going
no-
stealth.
Well, make an experience check.
What? I'm asking you a question.
Yeah, make an experience.
No, I'm asking you as my
education.
person. I'm
Yeah,
saying.
everyone is putting up fires and trying their best.
Okay, I
I
just
jump
wanted
on
to
the
know.
back of Venus's horse. I
Make
mean,
an ex-
A what?
And now you gotta make me that check, the check Whisper.
No,
In
you don't,
Europe, you
because
can.
I'm not doing anything. An experience in what?
You were observing the scene. Alright.
No, I'm not.
that's a 39.
Keep being
Alright.
asked you checks that I have no clue why.
Chen?
That's not
39
that's
for what?
no, that's ordinary fire.
To jump on the back of your horse.
Dude,
Nope.
dude, you're not in the near of me. I'm still at the
That's-
farm where you left us.
Yeah, I came out of the fire because I stealthed up to you guys.
No normal
What?
fire could burn with such anger. And
We were using- we were
you
using
right
the
now
fire
this
as
is
cover and stuff.
demonic fire. This is unnatural fire.
This is the
Unnatural.
devil's work. I
So
can
then,
feel it.
if it's unnatural, is everything still alright? It's not on fire.
Oh, everything is burning. Your bar has just collapsed. Several other buildings are. And yeah, Bard and Dolores, you find Dr. Livesey just trying to do his best with that bucket, putting out his little praxis. Just, oh no, oh dear, no, no. This is so bad. This is really, really bad. I know we should have.
Robbie, can we help in some way?
Pardon, ma'am?
Is there some way we can help?
You could help if my shop wasn't on fire. Here, take that bucket.
I'm taking about a bucket and start.
Thank you. Now we gotta take care of this quickly, but carefully. Ah!
Of course. So I run around with him and
So I
Bart,
just
what are you doing?
I just
what are you
leave
doing?
my daughter on a horse, or what? How
I'm
far
trying to
away is
get-
the next village? I mean, if we put out the fire, there's still not gonna be a health institution that's functioning for my daughter.
It'll be on fire.
So, how far is the next
Like, who's
village?
playing an hour.
About 2 hours on horseback.
Yeah, well, I go there.
You don't want to help the people you've known all your life.
My daughter needs to go to a health institution, right? She needs.
Make an experience check.
You told me this.
Bart, make an experience check.
You do not truly know someone until you have seen their character.
You do not know anything unless you
Hey,
made
Bart,
it.
make me an experience.
Experience 98. I don't
So you
make
don't-
it.
check. Your daughter needs help and you're going.
Yeah,
Alright.
thank you.
Just take her to the doctor, and I will try to help this man. Here.
Alright. Oh, well, what be fitting.
As men, we are equal in the presence of death.
This adventure's already falling apart. Let's be honest.
I know, everything's on fire.
Is Jen still standing on my horse?
Now you know what? You together with Dr. Livesey, you kind of managed to keep the fire in control, and shop seems alright right now. Bart, you're about.
I don't take up very much room. I'm literally standing on the back of your horse.
Are you still?
Oh,
You're
and
Alright,
not
you're.
even.
he's
Alright,
on-
you don't
wait,
even
can
read.
I, can I,
I'm
Can I say
balancing on like
something?
1 foot. I'm gonna be able to like cross across.
yeah, and on top of his shoulders, I'm bouncing on his shoulders.
You're
Are
riding
you
for
guys,
about 30
kindly
minutes, and you realize the breathing of your daughter becomes weaker.
Alright,
From
faster.
what?
Right?
Weak from what?
Never knock on death's door. Ring the bell and run away.
Would you guys be so kind and putting on my
Knock
horse
on
and
it.
help putting out fire?
Is it possible for
Well,
one to experience?
you know they would have
something
been gone by now. You at least got the praxis from Dr. Livesey in good shape, and help protecting it.
Is there Is there any other people like shouting from inside some houses or need of help?
Oh, no. Most of the people seem to have gotten away in time.
Yes,
Most of them, as far as you can
best
tell.
friends.
It's a huge mess, though, really, and it's also dark. I mean, it's midnight.
So
Bart, you're about to reach the next village, which would be Stone Mill.
Yes.
Is it on fire too?
Is it on fire?
Hold up. I'm on the back of Fiends' horse, right?
yeah,
And I'm on
You're
your
on the back of
shoulders.
Easton's horse?
And
and I'm helping
you put-
a doctor saving his house.
yeah,
And you're just there
you're
standing on
helping
my
the doctor in the town that we started in, right? Squirrel
Yes.
Valley.
Yes,
And then-
she's still in Squirrel Valley.
And you're just standing on my horse.
Wait, but Fiends, you put the little girl on the back of your horse.
Yeah, but Luke,
No,
And
I
then
haven't.
Luke got on your horse and rode away, so I'm on the back of your horse
What?
in the other town with Luke.
No, I have
No,
my
you're
daughter
with
in
me.
my arms on my horse, and I
Yeah.
rode off.
Oh, so I'm just standing on the back of Fiends' horse.
Yeah.
I got you. You're with Luke. You all arrive in town.
Wait, he's with
I'm on
me?
the back. Yeah, I'm on
Yeah.
the back of my brother's shoulders.
You're with me?
He was referring to the entire time. Who do you think he was taunting the entire time with?
Just
Weird,
standing on a wall.
I thought he was standing on Dolores' horse.
With
He
Lucky
was.
Charm Cookie.
I thought he was standing on Dolores' horse.
No, he was literally just standing on your horse, whispering in your ear some weird shit. And Bart, as you arrive in the town, in your arms, the child was dead.
The child just was dead.
As a well-spent day brings happy sleep, so a well life spent brings happy death.
Sometimes the fire. Hey, let me do
I get
one.
off the horse. I walk
Sometimes
slowly.
The flame burns out. As her
Every step
little
slower.
ones.
So I fall to my knees and hunch over and cry.
I put my hand
So-
on his shoulder. Achieving life is not the equivalent of avoiding death.
I put my hand on her shoulder. We can ignite the flame someday.
And then I start crying.
Yeah.
People start gathering around you and...
Why
yeah.
did you put me in the story?
I thought you
Ah,
were
It
you were
just didn't
supposed
show
to
up,
be
up
here,
for a really
Eclipse.
long time.
What?
You were supposed to be here.
No, I wasn't.
No? Okay. If you say so. Anyway,
I
I'm
did not even introduce myself.
Har du sukker?
God.
you weren't here when the fucking story started.
Yeah, man.
That's. Never mind.
Death is not extinguishing the light. It is only putting out the lamp because dawn has come.
Alright, the morning rises on a burnt down but peaceful and silent Squirrel Valley.
Peaceful, he says.
Everything is just silent, everything is burnt down. The sheriff's office, the mayor's house.
The sheriff's town is just
Surprisingly, the church seems, well, still half standing. And Dr. Livesey's house is pretty fine, actually.
gone. The church is being protected by God.
It's the devil.
You can see a figure standing in front of the altar praying.
Oh, is it town?
It's Father Dominic, yes, the town's priest.
Oh, father.
Dolores, I'm sorry, but I could not protect my sheeps. I failed everyone. My
The
visions were
force
clear
was
enough.
too strong. The force was too strong.
I'm sorry for that you had to witness all this, my child.
People living deeply, no fear of death.
You're not there, mate. You're with me.
No, you're at the other town.
He's a ninja, can't be everywhere.
Oh, no, these are the things I'm saying to Luke.
Oh,
Okay.
Okay.
Ah, yeah, okay.
Because I'm the
Trying
only
to
one
make him feel
standing in
better
the
with
town.
Chinese
Right now,
proverbs.
just, well, more ridiculous stuff just happened.
Everybody else just left the town because they clearly don't care about it.
Really, Dolores?
I mean,
Yeah.
I,
Yes, something of you. I know it
course.
might be a bit much, but could you go after that demon that has burned down my village, killed my children, and dishonored this holy place?
I will do my best.
Thank you.
Can I get a blessing before I travel?
Of course. And it goes over to, well, the pool with the holy water and starts sprinkling you and sprinkling your guns. In the name
Thank
of
you.
the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. Amen.
Amen.
Also, and he goes over to this. Wait a sec.
I wish my character was involved.
You
That
know,
will,
you know how
take
often I
the-
thought that. I was thinking that. The collection
Nice,
plate
nice.
and hands you over it. Since, well, my. God damn it. Since my community is reduced to ashes, I think you have better use of this. And he hands it over to you.
What is it?
The collection plate. You know where the church is collecting money from all everyone in the
Yay!
church?
Thank you very much, Father.
You're welcome. I'm sure you will put it to good use.
I will.
I would just wish I could do more for you. But I guess all I've
I
left
start making hand signs to my brother. And that's all I can literally say.
I thank the Father for the givings, and I pack my horse and I travel.
Alright,
into
you're
the-
still in.
Hmm?
Alright, you're still on your preparations as Father Dominic approaches you again. Dolores, if I can give you one last advice.
Yes.
So speaks the Lord. You and not you alone shall act in my name, Gideon. Thou needest men to fight by your side. Do not go alone, for it will be your doom. The forces we fight are dangerous.
Is it mine
I'm
and
sure
Tren's
they
turn
can
for
be
something now?
defeated.
I make a few furious hand signs back to my board message.
Which
Me too.
Alright,
Wh-
yeah, what are
which
you doing
Minfire?
meanwhile? Back in...
I wanna let
Let's
down
go.
my
I don't know,
daughter
why don't you make an NPC talk to us?
and slowly
something.
rise as I
Or
stare into the
anything.
what? The dawn?
Yeah, it's already dawn. You have been taken in
Anything.
by
So
the local...
As I stare
Someone
into the
can bump
dawn
into us.
of the voice of a
Anything.
broken man say,
Anything.
I will find you.
Literally,
and I will
someone
kill
can
you.
throw their coffee on my leg.
Jim,
Anything.
will you help me?
Anything.
I mean, I guess. The only reason I was in that town was because of my bar, and now my bar's burned down, so I've got no reason to be here, and I don't really care. Probably go back to China, but I mean, if you want my help, I guess.
Oh,
Yeah, man.
I guess I'll stay around.
Brother, let's go back to China and just open a bar there.
We
Wait a minute,
cannot
how
go
can he
back.
bar?
We are being hunted.
Yeah, true. You know what? Like, we could be offered some money, to do
I
something
heard
by
that
an
Boston
NPC.
was a really nice place.
Oh, is it? Okay, we can go there. And go take some pictures next to the Grand Canyon.
Alright.
But I will do this one last thing for you, Bart. I'm sorry, my friend. I forgot your name.
You can literally just look it up on the site.
Bart.
I've got like 50 tabs of Chinese proverbs open.
Oh,
I can't find the tab.
So, can me and Chen be offered something? Like, anything?
Wait, what?
Anything at all to do?
I will give you
We're gonna
half.
go help Bart get revenge.
offered something, but
Okay,
you
we decided
left.
that, alright.
This douchebag just burnt down your bar, dude. Yeah, dudes.
Yeah, I know, but can you make me and Chen involved in anything, please?
Alright, the sheriff approaches you. Well, people, I gotta inspect the scene of the crime, and I need you to come
We're
with
at
me.
the other town. He doesn't even know what happened.
Here's the sheriff from the other town.
Why is he here?
Because
What?
everybody,
What?
everybody
This town is
ran
also a
away.
sheriff.
This is. You said this is the sheriff from Squirrel Valley.
No,
Yep.
the sheriff from Squirrel Valley, you just lost sight of him.
All right, so this is the
During
sheriff
this
from the
job
other
site.
town. From this town.
Yes.
Okay, what's he say?
Danielle says, yeah, I gotta check out the scene of the crime, and I need you to, well, lead me there.
Okay, I have
How
to
the
go
fuck
for my
does he
dinner,
know that this
Chen.
happened? Because I
Chen,
have a
I'll
dead
stay with
daughter
Chen.
on the ground.
Okay, Tiffany. I
I
got you.
just assumed that, well, someone told him, or you
No,
told
none
him.
of us told him yet. I cried while Jim constantly said some Chinese sayings or whatever.
Well, I guess we can just, well, skip that.
Death is an old joke, but he's invisible. He counts as it anew.
Listen, I know it's gotta be tough with your board, but I just need to know what happened over there. And most definitely what happened to old Jack.
A man made a smoke, killed everything I love, and I will kill him now.
Alright.
I offer Bart a cigarette.
Sure, why not? Never smoked in my life, might as well start now.
What about your daughter?
She's dead!
Dead. No.
This is his revenge for what I did to Garth. Fucking fucking 4 years later.
Hey, you said your wife's gonna be killed anyway.
Yeah, but now the plan was that he kidnapped my daughter, and I was this shell of a man till I got her back. But now after I kill him, I'll still just be a shell of a man.
What about vengeance, my friends?
Yeah, after
I'll pay back.
that's the only thing. After that, I have nothing.
Me and Tiffany aren't vengeful people, but
What do you solidarily with that poor man who just lost everything he cared about? I assume.
Okay, I'm back. Doesn't matter, I'll just eat upstairs.
Your relations were gone. All right. So yeah, Daniel is the sheriff. Daniel is making his way back to the Squirrel Valley to check out what happened to his old friend Jack, the other sheriff, and well, to the city itself.
Jack is dead, unfortunately.
Sure of that? Have you seen his body?
Yes, I have.
All right, make a reference check, just cause. No, you have
What's a reference check?
rhetoric.
Rhetoric.
Ooh.
Who was Jack? The sheriff or the other
The
guy?
sheriff, yes.
The fucking useless piece of shit sheriff.
The guy who charged into the burning house and never came back out.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm saying he's dead because that's honestly what I believe. I'm not making a joke about it.
All right, but you haven't seen his corpse. So, all right, let's say the rhetoric check is with plus 10, because well, it's a
Jesus
plus 15. It's really likely.
I failed.
Don't even really have to lie that much.
What
I
is it?
failed.
All right,
What
but
is it
he
you're
doesn't
asking
believe
for?
Jack would have never gotten himself killed. This guy was the
What
best
is
shot.
the sheriff asking of us,
Was the
brother?
best shot, so no fire could kill him.
What is the sheriff asking
If
of
he
us,
gets fired
brother?
upon, he would fire right
The
back.
other sheriff is
What
dead.
What is he asking of us, brother?
He wants to know if the other idiot died.
I beg your
Oh.
pardon, Jack wasn't an idiot. He was a good pal and a very nice man.
The
And if
man
you
who
keep
runs
saying
into the
stuff
flames
like
of
that, I'll
hell
have you
whenever
arrested
we
for
meet.
insulting an official.
I'm sure in this country that is a very serious crime, but I do not care.
See, you do
Whatever.
not clean up after people.
Yeps.
You simply...
Yeah, he's just running back to Squirrel Valley.
I love that one interaction we've had, Chen.
I jump on the back of his horse.
I jump on his shoulders.
It's a 19.
Alright, yeah, okay. Yeah, he doesn't even realize you're just so...
I thought you
just
were
like-
gonna help
I
me.
need to...
Yeah, you get back on your horse and follow us.
Why?
I'm
mean-
on
We're
Chen's
investigating now, aren't
shoulders.
we?
Well, we have no idea where he went. Maybe he went through here. Maybe someone saw him.
Well, let's go back to a scene of a crime and find out.
Okay, fine. I followed him.
Man, that's way too clever for your character, Jen.
My character's smart as shit. What are you on about?
I'm just trash talking, that's all.
He has
Alright.
200 intelligence that he has to roll under.
What
Oh.
the fuck?
They really misunderstood something.
No, they
Yeah.
didn't. They wanted to be good in one thing, and they are.
Yeah,
Yet you still say they fail when they don't.
I know.
And it's literally just the deflect bullets which I had to let there for a little.
No, you didn't.
Alright. So yeah,
And you nerfed it by taking away the maximum amount of points I had to choose from.
I know. You're like, choose what you want, guys. Oh, but you can't do that. Never mind.
Silly you.
No, what
So
I'm
yeah,
saying
Danielle
is,
is-
you guys all
Danielle
got
is-
600 points in total, right? 400 for your stats and then 200 for focus.
Well,
yeah?
I also spent mine on cool stuff.
I had 360 because I wanted a specific thing.
But that's like your what do you say? If in D&D you have like the point system, you have 27 points. You can't put every single point in one stat.
Yeah, but in this, he said I could,
well, you can
and he just
max
take
it
away
up
the
to
maximum
100.
amount of points that I had.
Yeah.
I have screenshots to prove this.
So that's what I did.
Yeah, a focus or a cool skill costs something from, I don't know, 40 to apparently how much? 140 for a year?
Yeah,
200,
so
240,
I've got
yeah.
100 in the fucking stat, and then 100 in focus, and you add those together, yeah.
Just
So I have to roll under 200.
whatever. Is
Yeah,
this the end
No,
for today's session?
No, that's really just a misunderstanding from my system. No, we have to set it up to a nice story point. Yeah, you all just arrived back at Squirrel Valley, and Diana is just shocked at all the ashes and smell of burned wood and flesh in the air.
Nothing shocks me anymore.
Nothing shocks me if I walk up to my bar and start crying again.
I
walk
know,
over.
pal. This is.
I go to my
I walk
barn.
over.
Side.
Out of the rubble, I take out a box where I kept the bottles I bought from Jim.
You'll notice
I
that.
walk to my brother since I kind of. I look at the barn and I get really pissed off. I look at the barn and I'm like, those Americans. And then I give.
Vengeance is not the way, sister.
I
God,
know.
how many sites do we have open to come up with all those things?
I know, brother. But they
Yeah.
took our litter.
You'll notice in the shape of Ash, where once the town hall was, there's now how long have you all been living in Squirrel Valley?
Over 20 years. No, actually
So
about 20
you would-
years.
Yeah,
A
you will
couple
know
years.
that there once was one patch of just green, no, green grass inside the town hall, and on that grass there would have been a totem pole, and the pole now, it just seems to have been splintered, and the grass burned. The totem still seems unharmed by the flames, and there's the town scribe just sitting in the corner, looking really. My God.
Cool. Why the fuck do I care?
Well, it's just something that catches your eye.
No, it doesn't. I'm at my barn digging up the alcohol that I had bought from Jim.
Yeah, and what happened to your dead girl?
What? Well, I'm pretty sure
in-
we
in-
at least kind of arranged a funeral for her there, one these days. I
Alright,
mean,
right now she is in the church of Stilton Mill, being, in a tiny little coffin for her.
and I dig up a
Sorry.
box.
Life and death are one, even as the river and the sea are one.
Yeah, Dolores, you would have also noticed this,
Alright, I have now
weird
6
scenery of
bottles.
that totem pole just
Of
being
what? What's
untouched.
your
I
alcohol?
can't hear. I can't hear,
Sorry.
Chris.
You
What is
noticed that in the town hall there's a totem pole which, seems untouched by the flames, but just splintered. And
That's-
there's that. And the scribe is just sitting in his corner, basically, or where a corner was, and it's just, having a seizure.
I try to. I go over to him.
Chen, what's
Oh,
your
right.
what's your alcohol called?
Hyperion.
Alright, I have 6 bottles of Hyperion now.
Alright, yeah. So,
I try to calm him.
alright, make a check on rhetorics. you can-
Rhetorics.
You can also add your. Yeah, I guess that is charm, I guess.
Yay.
I walk up to.
I have 50 in total in with charm and rhetoric. I rolled 63.
Alright, so you don't get through to him, he just. That covers his face, basically just trying to get away from this weird mask that's just looking upon him.
I put my mask a bit up. Calm down, sir. Calm down. I'm here to help. I'm here to help.
It's pale, it's fake! Don't bother with him. Don't bother with him.
What?
Yeah, you know this well. Just the guy who used to give out the Squirrel newspaper. He's also just there, sitting in the ashes, drawing shapes with his fingers in the dust and the chalk.
Faces look like.
But he kind of has a few burn marks. It's full of. Give me a sec.
No, but like the drawings they're making.
With Russ drawings, but no particular shape. It's just dabbling.
Anything?
He just saw this weird fella coming in here, shooting a mare in the stomach, and then just break open that weird totem pole and take something from inside the bowl. Looked like some
Inside the
kinda-
bowl.
Yeah, looked like some weird, gem, I guess. Really weird
Peculiar.
stuff, man.
Thank you very much for the information.
anything gonna happen to me and Chen now?
Yeah, what do you want to do? You're
Can
standing
you have an
amongst the ashes.
NPC interact with us? Anything?
Well,
But
the
you need to interact with them.
sheriff is totally
There's no
speechless.
one around!
He's walking around and being all, what's going
I'm
on?
just I'm wandering around town, just like drinking out of a bottle of Imperium that I got. I see fiends. Dolores, just kind of like in town hall, all the ruins of town hall, and I like turn around and I walk towards Bart's bar, and then I see him just drinking as well, and I like raise my bottle to him,
I raise my bottle back.
and I
I
just
walk
continue
over.
walking around town drinking because there's nothing here for me. Literally,
Yeah.
I was only here because I had a bar, and now
Can I also be walking with Chen, but I want to sit with Luke's character?
if my sister goes over there, I'll go over there as well.
Alright, you're just having some nice drinks. Being kinda depressed.
So I'm
Kinda
sorry to hear
depressed.
about your daughter. I'm sorry to hear about your daughter.
Silence.
Sir, you mustn't not speak forever because of your loss.
I will speak again. When
I
need
will
to.
slap the shit out of you if you ignore me again, sir.
Since the day of my death, since the day of my birth, death began its walk, and has been walking
Okay,
towards me ever
I'll-
since.
I'll talk to my brother instead. So, brother, what now?
Death is merely a process. The body and soul are for eternal.
What are we going to do since our only purpose burned down?
We shall go back to China.
Do I hear this?
Oh yeah,
Conversation.
you see those people just, kinda in a little stupor, downing unhealthy portions of alcohol, and you would recognize them since, yeah, you have been,
Can I go over to them? I want to ask them to help with my new mission.
yeah, of course.
Sorry, good gents and lads.
Hello.
Can you maybe help me with a spiritual... What? No?
The spirits are free, they cannot be controlled.
I said hello. I went, hello?
I just said no.
No, I said hello.
Okay.
No, go away.
No, you can't join us. We're drunk and we're sad.
What is it you want?
I have been bestowed a sacred mission by...
Will he pay us?
I'm sorry, Lassie. The only thing I'll do is kill who murdered my family.
Will he
Well-
pay us?
Can I count how much money I have in the box? The church box.
Count about 3,000.
3,000. Yeah, I will pay you.
It seems Bart
For your
Dominic
help.
Cat didn't really spend
What a
anything.
kind lady you are.
Well, thank you. Do you have any clue of who did this? Who set on the fires?
$3,000, you say?
No, you don't know. You don't know how much money I got.
We fought a shadowy man before. We are pretty trained in this area. I'm pretty sure we could hunt him down.
How much will you be willing to pay us?
Decide when we have caught the man who did this.
He is a mysterious one, brother. No, most Americans are stupid.
Stupid
Running into
Americans.
fires? Running into fires without having trained in ninjutsu?
You guys sound like Kasumi and Hayabusa
I make a few hand signs towards my sister.
from Dead or Alive.
Wakata
I mean, I still said no. I want to hunt down the guy who killed my family.
But is the guy who killed your family,
We agree
set the
to
whole
your
town on
offer.
fire.
We agree to your offer, Miss. Ito. I'm turning Japanese even though I'm Chinese.
Oh,
but I don't
God,
speak
no.
English.
My sister
I
wishes
don't
to know
see-
your name.
My name is Dolores Haynes.
Dolores.
You wear a strange beak on your face, like crow.
Are you a bird, Miss?
I'm no bird, but I am a doctor.
Are you a witch doctor, Miss?
No, I'm just a doctor of God.
So desu ka.
That's
The bird,
okay.
bird woman requires our help.
We must help Birdman.
I go bend in front of Barth to ask him.
I bow
Go
to
and join us.
Bird.
I mean,
Maybe she is.
did you ever tell me that the same guy you're hunting is the guy I'm hunting? Because Silver
Yeah,
just said,
but
I'm on a
it's-
religious quest! And I said, no.
The guy is
I'm hunting the guy who set the town on fire.
But
So,
I mean,
are you in?
you would
join us in
also-
our mission.
yeah,
I will give you
you're an educated woman. You would
5
also
bottles of
figure.
Hyperion for free.
We have to
alcohol.
We have the same.
You would also
building.
figure that well, his daughter was well really just burned from the fire that demon just sent to the village.
Yeah, as I
can
said.
I ask how? I kind of see that his daughter is dead. You have all my condolences, but I'm trying to catch the man who started all these fires.
So, my lassie.
You seek
So-
the man who burned my bar.
Yes, your mega honey bar.
We will call him Hot Feet from now on.
Yes, we shall hunt down Hotfeet.
All right, hot feet.
Hot feet, it is.
He
Do you
moves
have any
very quick.
clues to where he went?
My years of ninjutsu training say no. Because apparently my focus is useless.
I see it.
I rolled a 2. Do I know where he went?
Well, you would figure that he you would figure that he wanted something from Sam. Why would he was there to ask for Sam? So
Yes, this 2 is my roll for investigation of seeing if I can pick up his trail.
he wanted something from Sam, and all right, no, he wouldn't have noticed the interaction. But yeah, he came right for Sam here into this town.
Can you tell me that again?
Do we know anything about Sam from just like living in town? Like, what does Sam do? What's he up to?
He owns
Keep
some burgers.
in mind, every Thursday, me and Tiffany go up on the rooftops and like check out the town.
Well, Sam has come here a few years ago.
He
Was
owns
put up
some
here.
burgers.
He already seemed pretty wealthy, and he put up here his farm, raised his family. He had a wife and 3 sons, which all are adults by now, and they have left the
What are
town.
his sons' names?
Wait a sec.
What is that? Brush feet.
Boss feet. Yes.
All right.
It's my Google search for hot feet.
Make good a good make goody good.
God damn, I messed up the names. Where did I know them down? Well, one of them was called Adam. That's what you and I recall.
We must look for Adam.
You also remember that, well, he just basically always celebrated the time when his sons all grew old enough to leave the home. And yeah, Sam had that weird magic ring, didn't he?
We must look for
And he just
Adali.
and he just gave and he gave it to his oldest son. Or did he give it to his second oldest son? Because he received the ring also when that festival was given for his goodbye. And the youngest son also received the ring on the day of his departure.
Very well, we shall follow Sam's sons into the sunset.
And
Alright.
hopefully. So we ride.
I jump on the back of a horse.
Yeah, we get on a horse.
I
and I
jump on
just
my brother's shoulders.
follow them.
You would also pass through Stone Mill again. If you want to gear up or
Yes.
do anything, it's just the
We
chance.
make
I wanna
a good
bid my. How far is the funeral of my daughter?
Well, the Pope would do it on Sunday, so this would be in about 4 days.
I will not be here in 4
I
days.
thought it was Friday.
Alright,
It was Thursday.
by now it is Friday. Yeah, right, thanks. Yeah, it's Friday. 4 days, it will be hold.
I have
2
no
days.
time for faith in God anymore. I gotta hunt this guy down.
Right?
Screw the funeral.
So, you want to bid your daughter farewell final time?
Yeah, right here, right now.
Yeah.
Now that's gross.
Can we?
Please. You're making my feet feel uncomfortable.
Can we not?
But we can make a religious. What do you call it?
Oh, by now, Whisper, you remember the names of the brother McIntyre. That would be Tom, William, and Adam McIntyre.
What is it?
Tom is the oldest, William is the second, and Adam is the youngest.
Oh, sweet.
Tom Billy, what now?
I turned to Luke as he's saying goodbye to his daughter, and I'm like, the basis of a man's tragedy is war and death. The
Dolores.
basis of a man's comedy is helpfulness against vanity.
Dolores, roll me an intelligence knowledge check.
For
which
one
is-
darn time in your life, Jim. Shut up.
What did you say? I need to roll what?
I'm sorry, are you finished? Experience education. Which
Okay.
is, it's basically intelligence knowledge, kinda.
I fail. I have 60, and with medicine, 60 more. So,
Well, this isn't medicine.
and I
so-
roll. Yeah, I don't.
So you can't make head or tails why the people of Squirrel Valley would keep, well, that little parcel of grass inside their town hall and let, well, have, let such a relic from the Indians just stay there. Why was the
Yeah.
stranger so interested in that? He just, well, got out of his way to to deal with that.
Yeah.
Can't figure.
Can't
Doesn't
figure
really-
it out. Excuse me, my new companions. Do you know about the totem and the grass spot?
What do I know about the totem?
You know, it has always been here since the start of Squirrel Valley. Squirrel Valley once was the home of the Muaqueque Indians, which had been, well, resettled somewhere. And the only thing they left was that totem, which people, of course, tried to cut down. But every time someone tried to strike it with an axe, it just slipped and hurt himself. And after many, well, broken legs and severe axe injuries, people just started to give up and let it stay in the town hall, claiming, well, just as respect and a sign of good faith towards, well, the
Alright,
native.
I summarized that in way shorter. Was the last totem of the What was it? Bukake
Buhake
clan?
Indian. Indians.
Buka. Ugh.
Buhake clan.
Bukake Indians. It's unbreakable. So they're left there.
Yeah, you just saw it splintered, Dolores.
Interesting. Do you know about a gem inside the totem?
Everything can be broken.
No.
Time is.
Why are you sending me cracked coal?
Clearly.
Stop it! Gross.
Damn.
So, do you know about a gem inside the totem?
No.
A gem?
Let me roll for it.
Stop!
I got 98 on my experience education. I've got 100 in it.
You remember where the Quaker Indians live? No.
No, but she asked if I know anything about the gem.
It's impossible because that gem has never been exposed to anyone.
But I have 100 on.
Oh, guess
it's
there's a
impossible.
flaw
You
in the
don't know.
system. Oh
You
shit.
couldn't have known about this gem possibly.
Oh shit, then there's a flaw in the system.
I should have well stepped in before you actually rolled. But yeah, you would have to
But-
travel east into the mountains to find the more quick Indians.
Go to
We
the
go.
Indians then.
We must go towards the mountain.
There's also this weird man approaching you. I'm sorry. You look like you could use a job.
I have no need
No.
for a job.
Excuse me?
My bar is gone.
It's well paid. You know, Sam McIntyre lately just passed away.
I stand up, I'm like, what job will you speak of?
Yeah,
Mimi.
poor old Sam.
We
God,
must not get involved in the
second.
interests of the Americans.
Really? Yeah, I could make a lot of money.
What job are you talking about, dear
We
madam?
are freelance.
$1,000 each,
We
and
are freelance ninjas.
Dude!
plus expenses.
What does this job speak of, American?
I'm
Nick.
representing Mr. Huckleberry. He is,
What is the job?
Speak not to my sister.
I'm trying to explain. Just give me time, okay?
Let
He's a
me read
notary
my notes.
here in Stone Mill. And it is his job to inform the brothers McIntyre about, well, the death of their father. Would you would you mind, well, taking over that job?
It depends on how much we are paid.
As I said, $1,000 each. Just deliver these messages to each one of them. You will get paid $1,000 every time.
What
Is
would
there
the
room for
brothers do?
negotiation?
Do you know the location of
No,
the
There is none, I'm afraid. It is the will of Sam McIntyre.
Then you will take your job elsewhere.
No! Wait, madam. Wait.
Bye bye.
Yes, my lady?
Do you know the location of these brothers?
I pulled Dolores away from the guy.
Why? Well,
Yes, I do. Why are you
Oh,
asking?
You are an American, yes. You must not
I
be
am
lost in the ways of persuasion.
but if they can bring us closer to a clue to kill the...
Yes, but we could also get paid more at the same time.
As I
I'm
said, it's not negotiable.
You
Everything
will see.
is negotiable.
dear
Not this, sir.
man.
Not this.
I'm not interested in the money for this. I'm interested in the good.
But you must be running low on medical supplies, yes.
No, I'm not.
So yeah, what is it?
Smart
Your,
American.
do we have a deal now or not?
This lady's smart.
Can I go over? Give her a hand. Of course, you have a deal.
All right, here we go. Yeah, just send us a telegram when you're done with it, and we will send your Well, the
Telegram.
money for your expenses and $1,000 each once you have delivered this message to, well, Tom McIntyre. This one is for Billy McIntyre. Hands over your 3 envelopes. And
Okay,
this
thank
one
you.
is for Adam McIntyre. After each delivery, message us by telegraph and we will send make sure that you'll get paid.
What's a telegraph?
A letter.
Savages. They just well
Oh, I
smoke
use
them.
smoke signals.
Do you know the location of these 3 brothers?
They're
Yeah,
in
of
the
course.
mountains.
Deep in mountains.
The
Must
mountains.
travel eastwards.
What is this guy talking about?
Don't mind him.
Alright. Yes.
You see, I rolled an education check and learned that I must go east.
Yeah, do your journey to the east if you so desire.
Unless this information has suddenly changed. And my roll meant nothing.
Well, whatever. Tom McIntyre has bought himself a mine in the mountains. On the in north. In the north.
Oh, it is the north now.
After the session, can you send me like the names or something? Because I don't know how to spell.
Well, Tom McIntyre. You know what? I'll just type it out.
Just
How,
write them
how
down.
do you spell Tom? I don't get it.
Tom. Tom.
All right. Good luck, everyone. I'm gonna attend to some other business. Goodbye.
Thank you a lot.
Mac in there. I'm a Mac in there. Yeah, boy.
So what did we get?
3 envelopes with the names of the brothers McIntyre.
Nice.
And
We
the
have a
mission.
location.
And we ride off.
You have 2 locations. You have 2
The mines?
traces to follow.
Don't we have 3 locations? Tom, Billy, and Adam?
You have 2 traces. You have the McIntyre brothers and you have the Moqueque Indians.
Who
I
are
jump
in the
on
East
back
Mountains.
Of Bart's horse and just wait till he rides off somewhere.
I jump on his shoulders.
So let's head to the mountains.
Which
Alright.
one?
Then.
On east, there
When
are
the
the Moqueque Indians. On north, you will find Tom McIntyre.
Howdy.
What do you guys want?
I
I
would
no
like to
longer
leave this
care.
town and do something.
Me too. I would like to do something too.
I have no idea what my connection is to this story, but I shall go wherever I am taken.
Same. I don't feel like we were included much, brother.
Oh, also you notice the sheriff is pinning a poster in front of his sheriff office.
For Jim Raynor.
To say Ching Rainer.
That would be
$5,000
funny,
family.
but right now it says the stranger, $1 million. $1
$1 million.
$1 million?
Brother,
There's
I don't
your
know.
reward.
Doctor, I
Sure,
thought you had
sure.
no interest in money.
Yeah, no, I didn't say.
All
It's-
of a sudden, your attitude has changed. This is why I do not trust Americans.
And you better do so.
$1 million. So should we go?
Well, there's the amount you'll get. There's the amount you'll get paid, Jim.
Should
I
we
have
go
no
to
interest
the
in money.
mines first?
I simply
For
wish
the
to
brothers.
see peace restored to this region.
Well, that's very kind of you.
2 seconds before. Hey, can I have more money for this task?
I don't
Because
know what my
$1,000
interest is.
enough.
The will
Oh,
of
I
the
just
group
wanted
did not permit it at the time.
Alright, we ride to... Where do we want to ride to?
Do you want to do the brothers or
Yeah, none of us have an opinion. This
I have
time
a
you're the
feeling.
leader.
I I have a feeling that either way we go will lead us to the same place.
Okay, we go to the north.
Yeah, and again, Jin is really wise. Listen to it.
I agree, brother. These are probably the same brothers.
All right, we ride off into the north.
Life is better than death, I believe. Only because it's boring.
All right.
We ride off.
So
It's the end.
they're making their way up north, and I think that's gonna end it for
Yay.
today.